wop, wop. Wop, 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 wop. Well, am I live? Uh-oh, I don't know. Am I live? Wait, hold on. Is this working? Hello? Hello? It looks like it's working over here, but hold on a second. Oh! Yeah, it's working. Hey, what's up? Welcome to Station. Random Station. Yes, today, sorry I'm late, do a couple more of the operations, because everyone's all scattered around the bubble. I think Dead Star's out in Colonia. Ray Mobula, you're updating your windows or something. Dark Heavy, you're not going to bring a missile boat this time. Oh. Hold on a second, what happened there? What the hell? What's that popping? What is going on? What? Why are the computers and some of the billboards and like the couches downstairs, there's like a limit. Apparently when you're here, things just, oh, but when you're here, they're fine. But when you're here, they're gone. When you, what the hell is going on? There's like a spot in the station where certain things cease to exist. Whee! Yeah, I like these stations. When are we getting new concourses? Come on, give me like at least a B variant, you know? That's all you need. Anyway, look at that plant. What a sad plant. It's just like sandwiched in there. Like this huge machine just for 2 plants. They must be like super oxygen plants. They only need 2 of them. Cobra Mark 5. Anyway, I'm gonna head down to the ship and we're gonna do operations. And what have you been on quiet? Uh-oh. What's going on? Oh, hold on. Is it because the dials on the microphone are wrong? Hold on. I will fix that. I will fix that. Okay, that. Oh, wow. You're right. How do I go into my audio? Oh, boy. Open the sound settings. All right, let's go into the microphone here. What the hell is going on? Why did you go to 56? It turned down the microphone. Now I should be super loud. Oh yeah, you found Braben's cat. If I were making Elite Dangerous, I would put so many Easter eggs in this game. Like I guess like the developers are very restrained, and like the Easter eggs they put in are like lore related. But like I would have so many Easter eggs that would just be like out of place. Like you would go, you know, onto a station or something like that and encounter Continuity and Singh or you know, Luke Skywalker or something. Oh shit, look at my inbox. Oh god. 2 carrier upkeeps now. It's so insane. Colonization. What are these colonies doing for me? And then something about power play. Game audio is a bit low. Oh my, okay, well I can fix that. I can jack it all up. Jack it all up. Hey! How's those clicks now? How's that feeling? How's that feeling? Okay, how do you go into operation again? That's all. Ooh, look at that. Saw some data. I wonder, I was curious, we did some operations before, but I mean, you get bounties, but I don't know if you can... Oh, I guess those are from operations, right? Varangian Syndicate. I didn't kill nobody. Well, let's just give the ship an old little once over here. Yeah, we're here in this NSV 1056 at the nomically spherical vapor, right next to Raxla 12 for Raxla's eyes only. There's a cool little planetary nebula here. There's a team invite from Dead Star. And Dead Star has decided to go all the way over here. I was thinking about it. I was like, should we try to go to Colonia? I mean, like, how long would it take, right? Like, how bad is it? Like, if we were trying to get there, let's just say we go to Tier. Route unavailable. Because it's 22,000 light years away, man. But I mean, like, what if I, like... Okay, what about Kashipia? Can I program a route there? It's what, 10,000 light years is the limit or something? So it's like, okay. Maybe that's in the limit. Oh, no, what's going on? What's going on? Hey! Kashipa. Don't be greedy. There are other systems I want to look at. Okay, that would be 15. Oh, okay, so I get to go 15,000. Maybe it's 20,000. Took about an hour in the Caspian? What? An hour? Should we, like, operations go to the frontline desk? Wait, what? So 208 jumps. But that, if I did Spanch, you're saying I could get there in an hour? So hold on a second. Go to the frontline desk. Let me try this. Maybe a bit longer if you're not optimized for jump range. I'm not like super optimized, but like if I could get there in like 2.5 hours, I mean, should we do operations or should we just go to Colonia? The problem is, if I go to Colonia, I'm got like I can't do a beeline. Look at all this crap. This dirty duty station. Like the problem is, I'm gonna get like distracted. I'm gonna see like a freaking planet I want to scam. What do you mean? Don't believe the internet? What do you mean? Don't go. Don't believe the internet. Hold on. Hello. Do you have operations?
Time, soldier. I've got nothing. To the victor go the spoils.
Do I give bonds? Okay, no, that's.
You need anything else?
Oh, that's the lie. That's the lie. Don't go to frontline. Okay, well. You know what? Now we know. Now we know for sure. Fact is been revealed. The facts are out there. Ooh. I'm like debating. I'm like, should we just go to Colonia? Should I look up Spanch and just see what it would I just want to see what it would be. Okay, hold on. Let me get my ship. You reckon you could make it in the stream? Oh my god. But I want MERCOIN for no reason at all. Just because I want it. Okay, let me go on Spanch. Here, let me go on Spanch.co.uk. And the neutron router. And where the hell are we? So we are NSV 1056. NSV 1056. And the destination system, let's just say it's like Colonia. So if I were to do that, and what's my range? Oh, what's my range? 66.26. Normal supercharge, overcharge, supercharge. What does that mean? What the hell does that mean? Efficiency 60%. Increases to reduce how far off the direct route the system will blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's fine. Should I go normal supercharge or overcharge supercharge? I don't know what that means. I'll go overcharge. One of the 4 GGs is completed already, but 3 left in a decent reward. Also, the next bit of story sounds like it'll happen there, which is... Yeah, when was I last there? Okay, so let's see. It would take 75 jumps. Okay. Should we go to Colonia? Is that insane to do? Like, am I stupid? What do I even have? Okay, so I do have, like, beam lasers, plasma... I don't have a plasma accelerator. Oh, yeah, because photon torpedo and phasers. Because I'm a Star Trek. Xeno scanner, pulse wave analyzer. Just why? You never know. Like, if I go to Colonia... I do have ships out there. I do have, like, a keelback out there. Why would I go to Colonia? Because then I have to come back. Oh, God. This is going to be insane. But if it's only an hour and a half... It's only, like, one stream? Like... And, I mean, there are engineers I haven't unlocked in Colonia. Am I okay to go to Colonia with what I have here? I mean, I got a good fuel scoop. I got some cargo racks. The problem is, like, I get out there, and then I'm going to need a Panther Clipper, right? Do it? Oh, no. Is that what's happening? I didn't plan for this. There are a lot of folks here. A big hug waiting for you? A spiky hug that's a bit too long for comfort. Oh, God. I think we're going to Colonia. It's just so stupid. Like, I was going to stay in this area because I wanted to go down over here to Sis Dudadido. But I mean, like, plotting error. What do you mean? What the hell do you mean that? What's FSD boost? How can you not? Okay. Anyway. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do operations, but I think screw it. We're going to Colonia. I don't because those are the kinds of spontaneous decisions that literally yeah, fuck it. It's so stupid. It's Dangus. We're going to Colonia. Totally unprepared. Should I bring like cargo? Okay, I got limpets. Oh my god, what are we doing? What am I doing? What are some tunes? Oh yeah, I should get some Tacosa going. Let's get some Radio 7.
Next up, this is Firelight.
I mean, if you're gonna go to Colonia, Radio 7 is the album you gotta listen to. Either one. One or two. Get the fuck out of my way. Okay, I gotta... Oh, what a beautiful sky. I forgot how awesome this place is. Look at this system. Yeah, so apparently we're going to Colonia. Maybe we can colonize something out there. Which one is finished? The one for large ships or medium? Oh god. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. We've made a terribly impulsive decision. And we're going to Colonia. For reasons. This is the stupidest thing I've ever done. I love it. One does not simply go to Colonia. So you only need to make one contribution to make the reward. Because there's pretty nice cargo racks, right? You can always get a ride back on a fleet carrier. Yeah! Although, like, I think it's insane to bring your fleet carrier that way. Because, like, jumping it every 400 light years... Because, like, what's the math, right? Like, where's our calculator? So, like, it's 20,000 light years divided by 4. Oh, sorry. It's like 500 jumps, isn't it? Hold on. 20,000 light years divided by 400 jump range. That's 50 jumps. Okay, so it's not like 500. But 50 jumps, okay. Times... what is it? 15 minutes per jump plus the cooldown, so let's say 20 minutes. That's 1,000 minutes. Okay? Then divided by 60 is 16... What does that mean? 16 hours? It's like 16 hours in a freaking thing. Ops in Colonia should be cool. Yeah, but, well, the good thing about ops is you can really do them anywhere as long as you can dock with something, right? I better start honking because, you know, let's make some money while we go there. Ooh, look at that super bright cluster. I got a good fuel scoop. I got a Nomad. I haven't been to Colonia since, like, the last time I went to Colonia, if you go back on my channel, was, like, the Enigma expedition. So, for all y'all Enigma heads out there, if you remember the whole Dove Enigma sort of convoy, that's the last time I was in Colonia. One does not just go to Colonia. That's the... Especially with no plan. And I'm not going to have any ships there. Like, all my good ships, you know? Like, if there's a ganker there, like, what am I going to do? I guess there are engineers out there. I guess there are... thingies. And I don't know. I watched the latest Burpit video. It looks like there's quite a lot of interesting updates. It looks like we might be getting a mining SRV. That's kind of what they were implying. I was like, what? Like, Frontier is really, oh, I crashed. How did I crash? Oh, the Dove Enigma's still there. And so shall be for the ages. I know, right? That was ages ago. Why did I crash?
Richard Testament there with his retro.
What sort of system did I end up in?
Of course, we all remember how commanders flocked to the Thargoid Spire sites to help.
Like, if I'm going to crash like this throughout the journey, it's going to be a little bit longer.
NBC News cynically claimed commanders only came for the cash. Now, when I asked about this, yes, I came to fight the war, but I also came.
Like, I just wanted to shoot people in their little noggins.
I know.
But now we're going to Colonia?
And I like fish. And I
What
like
happened?
arrows. Well,
It's not the
you
ship
can't
nav,
argue
it's
with
the
that.
pilot.
NBC News retorted with, if you drop 3
Braden's
tons of
cat.
fish, this can all stop. And then you choose
Braden's
death.
cat.
And then
Exciting. Don't think,
what
just
if we
do.
get decals like the old lady promised us? What does that mean?
Sometimes that's it. You just got to make a decision and go with it, and then think later.
Patient Virgin Halo.
And like,
And he
you
told
know,
us,
hindsight is
"Growth
20/20 and all
very
that. And
important to us, but
what's going on?
bonuses are very
where's my
important as
spinning
well."
ship?
Hang on a second. Is this the
Why do I
same
have a black
as the
screen?
floaters?
Frontier, what's going on? Don't tell me the minute I decide to go to Colonia,
What is
the
it,
servers go
President
down or
Emperor of
something.
Music?
Like, can I get
is
menu?
Wait,
Oh,
wait,
no.
that's a real job?
Did I just jump into a
Right.
soft lock system? Wait, whoa.
This is
Whoa.
Radio 7 Radio.
Waiting to see what happens for shipping on my fleet here. It's costly and takes. Oh, it does. It takes ages. It takes like 24 days or hours or whatever. But
From the stars. All the gossip
okay, we are slowly coming back to life. I like to think of it where it's like every time your game crashes, like your Hollow Me system just short circuited and it's rebooting. That's my RP. You can't take that from me. But yeah, I wouldn't bring my fleet out here. I certainly wouldn't bring my carrier out here. 61 hours to ship. Damn. And it's like by the time it gets there, you're already ready to go back. It's almost like you want to ship them ahead, but you can't because you have to be there to order it. I think that would be cool if you could like, whoa, what's going on? Movatters. We've already encountered the first resistance. Braden's cat is crashing my computer. But seriously, did I like jump into a broken system? This is just the most wonky stream ever. Already we're like, what? Like 10 minutes in and everything's just like, the plan has changed. The game has crashed. This is Elite Dangus. I'm gonna pop a D-scan. We're back in. This is the system that crashed me. I just wanted to look in the face of my my nemesis. Okay, I have my route. Hard points, how dare you? And jump. So after the Utus system, we then go to a Snoofy system. 75 jumps ain't bad, eh? Yeah, and then next week we can bum around Colonia. Maybe unlock some of those engineers that I've always thought about unlocking, you know? I mean, again, I didn't think it would go this way. I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? But hey, maybe we'll discover something along the way. Maybe we'll find a new alien life form or some radicoida where it shouldn't be coited. You never know with this game. I mean, that's the thing too, is like, Frontier likes to sneak things in and update sometimes. I don't know if they've done that extensively in a while, but I also don't know if the people that normally like check the code and sneak around, are they even paying attention? Oh, you did not get my supercharge, damn it. Also, what if supercharge gets glitched? Like, why does that happen? Okay, I'm gonna try to come in at this angle. The only engineer that gives the best field oh yeah! Okay, there we go, I got my supercharge. Now let's point away from the very scary thingy.
Together again. You know what? We don't have any ads, but that's fine. We have more rules from the Galactic Information Service.
And on to the
Brought
next
you now
place.
By Radio 7.
Boom, one jump.
This is the Galactic Information
Just Caspian
Service.
things.
Do the rules, 'cause that's what
So yeah, that could actually be a good reason to go out there, is to get some blueprints pinned from engineers.
Are you carrying an invisible gold?
I do sort of have like half a mind.
The last thing you want to do
I've been talking about this a little while. It's like, I really need to, like, sort of, like, fix my ships, in a sense. Like, a lot of my ships have just become this mishmash. I've moved modules here and there, and nothing's optimized. They don't really have, like... I have, like, maybe, like, one ship that's good for PvP, which is my Fertile Lance. But even that doesn't have SEO drives, right? Like, it's like, I really, oh, shit. I came in too fast.
By dangerous, we mean attempting to land on any planet over 1G.
Okay, we need another supercharge here. Tickle me, Neutron, tickle me.
Entering a combat zone in a ship.
We are.
Slowing for a few
Yeah!
seconds.
Yeah, baby!
No shields, shattered canopy.
Easy
Smoke
supercharge.
while we silent run.
Look at this. Just leapfrogging across the bubble.
Service advises
Like a
commanders
frickin',
never to overestimate their abilities or to underestimate
like a frickin'
the
toad.
value of that snotty green striking technologies, which you recently waived.
And I'm assuming these neutrons have all been long since discovered. I'd love to have my name on a neutron star, but I don't know where you find them now. You gotta go real far, I think. Because those seem like the obvious things that people would be looking for, right?
Yeah, thanks for that useful infomercial.
Because they are useful.
Wiser and older.
And what's the logic on this, right? Like, the neutron are like supercharged particles, and when you scoop them up, the supercharged particles then make your jump go boom boom with no consequences. Like, it doesn't hurt your drive. Okay, hold on. Oh, slow down. Okay, ease it in there. Ease it in. Come on, little blue spiral. Yeah! Love it. Okay. And then from here... My God, this is... Like, look at this. We're already... Like, it's just like, boom. Like, we're literally gonna, like, blast past... Like, we could stop at Tim Hortons. Do you want to stop at Tim Hortons? I wouldn't mind stopping at Tim Hortons. Get a coffee, you know? Get a coffee for the road. Look at this. What am I doing? So mining SRV, how's that going to work? Mining 10 tons at a time, going back and forth. Well, that's what I wonder. Or maybe, like, yeah, like... Is it material mining? Like, I don't know. I've always loved the idea that, like, yeah, hey, maybe there's something you can just put on a planet, and you throw down a little beacon, and the beacon mines down, and you wait 5 minutes, and it comes back up, and... As opposed to, like, looking around for rocks, right? I want an SRV that just puts little things into the ground and then farts up stuff. By the way, look at my fuel consumption. Like, I haven't even, like, hit half a tank yet, and I've just done, like, 4 back-to-back neutron stars. Like, this is incredible. The Caspian truly is the ship of kings for exploration. Oh my God, okay, hold on. Don't get your supercharge. Eat your Wheaties. Come on, finish your... Okay, there you go. I want to deploy these mining things. Yeah, that'd be cool. Like, or like if you could do that from the Nomad or something. I don't know. Look at that little cute little planet. Okay, where do I have to go next? This is the Playurk D26. Okay. I should be marking these off. Okay, so next one is the Prui system. Where's that? So maybe, okay, I'm gonna just, like, go to Tim Hortons. Is it a waste of time? Do I have to go to Tim Hortons? I don't have to go, fuck Tim Hortons. But maybe, because then, like, it's not that far, like, where is Purdue? That's not that far. What is that? Why is there a squadron bookmark there? Like, how far would this be? Yeah, that's not that far. I mean, this is gonna... Okay, screw the Tim Hortons. Screw the Tim Hortons. I'm going all the way to Colonia, baby. We're going there. No stops. No, I need a coffee. I'm going to Tim Hortons. I think that's the Tim Hortons. 6 jumps? Wait a minute. Hold on a second. You're telling me... that if I want to get to Tim Hortons, it's going to be 6 jumps. But if I want to go here, it's going to be 10, 9 jumps. So I mean, like, okay, fuck it. We're going to Tim Hortons. Yeah, it's not like I was going from neutron to neutron. The question is, which one is Tim Hortons? I'm guessing the one with billions of people. Cutie. All right, we're going to Tim Hortons. That'll be our last little stop. That way we have do you want you do best? Do you want you do best? I think the rework this year could be something to do to the economies if it feeds into that. Yeah, I'm thinking like the background system is really what they're gonna probably like focus in on, but you know, I don't know. Like I mean that and what you were saying, Ray Mobula, is like it would be interesting in one hand to like lay something on a planet, then go back and check it, and you have to go. The capacitors fill up and whatever, and you're kind of like a farmer, right? Like you're planting the crops, sowing the crops. But I feel like it's like I want like that instantaneous, and I want something where like okay, like you put like this would be cool. This would be what I would do. Is you're like do what you do best. I still like do you want you do best. It's like, are you asking me if I want to do the best? What the hell? I love, like, I think when you misspell or grammatical errors, they really like sell the value of proper English, you know? It is only until you can hear the words all mangled up that words have any meaning at all. Look at these ugly things. Ew. Ugly ass system. Never coming here again. What a dump. Yeah. So, I don't know. Yeah, I think, BGS, maybe economies, maybe that's all kind of, like, part of the next thing, the big thing at the end of the year. But it looks like they actually have, like, quite a few new ships, and I'm wondering if they might be variants of the Nomads, or whatever the case may be. You know, are we going to get new operations? Like, there's so much going on, and it's a little, hard to keep track of it. Because I'm just used to the glacial place that Elite has gone since the Thargoid War, right? Where it's like, oh, okay, maybe once or twice a year we'll get a big update, and, you know, and then there'll be little tiny updates. But it's like this year there's been like crazy. I am stopping at Tim Hortons for a coffee. And a respawn point. Like, if I fuck up, at least bring me back to Tim Hortons, not to the other side of the bubble. But yeah, what would be cool is, like, if you put down, like, little mining beacons, and then, like, because of the vibration in the dirt, maybe there are, like, yeah, we've detected, like, subterranean critters that are just, like, little, it's like scanners or whatever, like, these little, horrifying critter, or like tremors, right? Like there's sandworms and shit. And it's like, you know, it's like as you're mining, like you're gonna start getting attacked by little creatures that are coming out of the ground. So like, you know, there's something, you know, there's like some chance that using this mining SRV could create danger. That'd be cool. Oh, maybe I should. Oh, I don't have to worry about refueling. Do we get the PP song? What are you talking about? The PP song? Soul's gonna smell like P. There aren't that many gaps for the new vessels to fill, so hopefully the gameplay mechanics that things work with. I don't want new vessels anymore, honestly. I think we're good. I mean, 1 ship a year, maybe 2 ships a year, fine. That's how they make their money now, by selling early access, like a bunch of freaking businessmen. Wait, is there no Tim Hortons here? Oh, because I'm not here yet.
Found a triangulation tool on this Elite Danger Roost site. Now I can get to work pinpointing the location of radio.
I was also thinking about doing an Elite Dangerous mystery again. It's been a while since I've done the last one, and
yeah, it's big brain time.
I have a hankering. I miss Elite Dangerous. I haven't done anything Elite Dangerous in a while.
Why don't we all prime our brains with knowledge from the galactic information?
I'll just say, someone gave me a very good idea, or a very good thread that could be built around that. I think it's a perfect thread, like a perfect sort of concept that could fit into an Elite Dangerous mystery. So I'm very interested to do that. And obviously, like, I want to make this Elite Dangerous movie that I've been talking about. But right now it's summer. I've been busy as fuck. Oh, this is Death Star system. My dirty old box. Who's that? Hey, Death Star, you got a fleet carrier here. That's not yours. Okay, sorry. Which one is Tim Hortons? Is it this one? Is it QTC 312? I can never remember my own systems. There it is. Okay. As they say, there's always time for Tim Hortons. Alright, we're gonna go get a coffee. Do they have any dangerous missions in Colonia? That's a good question. I know there are some missions that like require you to go to Colonia, like at the end of it. Doesn't look like it actually. What year is it? Why is it Mrs. Titans are invading the galaxy? What? Was there another Thargoid war? Alright, let's just boost over here. I wonder if there's a dangerous mission in Colonia, because that would be good. Like, you know, if you're going to go to Colonia, you know, you should have a list of things you want to do there. Because it ain't easy to get there, but maybe it is easy now. Maybe we can do it in one stream. There was a festive CG that finished here. That's right. Yeah, that was the Christmas one. The last present was in Colonia, and I was like, "Fuck you, Jimmy! You're not getting your present this year." And Death Star Button gave his present. But I was like, no. Burr said there are regular fleet carriers going back and forth to Colonia. So you can jump. Yeah. Oh, for sure. And that's the wonderful thing. But it's just like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like you go to Colonia and you don't have your carrier, you don't have your fleet. It really feels like old Elite, you know, like really jumping into the unknown. There's a little bit of danger. There's the loss of comfort, you know. It ain't safe. It's Dangus. That could be a good thing. So I don't know, like, I don't think. Yeah, like, whatchamacallit, Elite Dangerous does not have a,
I believe I'm getting close to finding them because of my amazing.
Oh shit, I should have brought a festive gift and see if I could deliver that Christmas present late. I wonder if that would still count. It's probably, they probably like turned off the quest or whatever, but can you imagine that? It's just like, oh, little Jimmy, sorry Santa's late this year. I got a little caught up in a gambling debt. I got pirated here yesterday by a player actually pirating and not being a dick. Hey! I love a good pirate. I've done a little pirating myself, and it is truly, truly fun interactions from both sides when everyone just like acts like you know, reasonable people.
Badly degraded by all the neutron boosts, but I'm sure I'm close to finding them. I want a dock there.
Okay, which side is the dock? Is it over there?
Voyage of discovery.
Federal Flight Control Channel 13. Observe docking protocol if you wish to land.
Oh shit, oh shit!
Landing permission denied. Ship out of range.
What do you mean ship out of range? Oh, here, it's an old message. No, that is the back door. So we want to be in the other way. Mind the poles. Tim Hortons, I am coming home. Ah! These Dodex stations with the arms are just, it's so much like anxiety, but like the fun kind. Tim Hortons. Okay, where do we go? 32? Okay, don't hit the thing. Keep in mind, I am in a large ship. Like, I wish I could bring my... Like, I wish I could fly my, like, Type 8 ahead of me. Oh, there we go.
Contact. Engines disengaged.
Web crawl! Needs to travel a lot further for the stars to really start to change. Yes. But we will get there. Do I need anything from the tech broker before I go? Obviously not, because I don't have all this shit. One thing I realized too about operations is like... paid off all my crimes. I guess we'll just like, yeah, make some money there, you know? So that's short journey. Cost me like 41%. What does ship who cares about ship integrity? I mean, I didn't mean to say it like that. Oh my lord. Alright, delicious coffee. Yum, 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 yum. Time to go. Time to go. What's next on the list? We got a Peru. This place. Only 11 jumps. Kind of crazy that we started like, well, it'd be over like here. Now we're like in line with the bubble. Why don't you optimize the ship before continuing? Well, how do I optimize it? Oh, I guess I could like what could I do to optimize it? Yeah, I mean, like, if we're gonna go to Colonia, I'll probably be there for a while.
Advise. Traffic restrictions are in place.
I don't want to optimize. I think I am optimized. I was born optimized, baby. Like, what am I gonna do? Get an extra 2 jump light years? It's gonna shave off like 14 jumps. I'm perfect just the way I am until I get there, and then I'm like, oh shit, I forgot this. Like, I got good shit. The other thing I probably could do is, do I have those like? I don't have them repair buddies, do I? No, I don't. AMFUs or whatever. How drop weapons and unneeded stuff? I need weapons because I'm a Star Trek ship. Like, can you imagine, you know, Picard going out there in the cosmos without phasers and torpedoes? Even though we are a research and exploration vessel, sometimes when you're researching and exploring, part of that is blowing up people and committing space genocide. It's just how things go. What do you want me to drop? My 2, I got 2 SRVs, I got a Nomad. Like, I'm stacked, right? And that makes me like, I'm ready for anything, you know? Oh, this is an interesting little place, eh? No, we are not colonizing. We are not colonizing. You shouldn't need the AFMFU. The Caspian's FSD doesn't take too much damage from neutron time. I know. That's what I was saying. I'm like, right? We're at 100%. I'm like, isn't the trade-off supposed to be that it like hurts your internals? Maybe it's the ship integrity goes down first, and then when you hit 0, it starts hurting modules. I don't know. I'm not worried though. This thing is a beast. I got hit points for days. So, can I rename the screen? Oops, I accidentally colonia'd. Okay, so we're heading to Pro-E. Man, and then like the next string of jumps, like after this, like I better make sure I have a full tank before I hit this last neutron, because it's literally all neutron stars to Colonia. I guess I'm going to have to manually keep track of my fuel at some point. And you know what? Like, it's okay to, if there's a, hold on, get off architect view, please. If there is like an interesting system that's like undiscovered or something along the way, I'm probably gonna want to do it. But we're going on the neutron highway. It's gonna be all pretty mapped out. Something to do with the Mach 2 FSD. Spanish should tell you what stars you got. Well, it should, but Does it? Like, pretty much, like, after this next star, like, every jump is 391, 371, blah, 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 blah. And there's just one jump. So it's, like, all neutrons. Maybe there's, like, maybe, like, Spanch is like, oh, there's fuelable stars as a binary or something. Like, it doesn't have any icons that say refuel here. Did I not put the... Is that an option I have to... Like, maybe I just don't need to refuel. Operation invitation. Dark Heavy, we're doing... We're going to Colonia. Oh no, Dark Heavy. Going to Colonia. Yeah. What? Yeah, there's a bit of a spontaneous change. It's, we just decided, let's go to Colonia for no reason. If you use the galaxy plotter, the fuel stop should show most binary fuel systems have, the stars close. Yeah, I'm not, like... I'm not worried I'm gonna run out of fuel. I'm just like, it's interesting that, it's like what, like 7 jumps away. It's just that, yeah, it literally just, like, there were like 0 jumps, well, that's where you are, 4 jumps, 1, 1, 1, 10 jumps, then 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, all the way to Colonia. So I think it's like, implying that, like, there is, it's like, find your own fuel. Or maybe I just don't need fuel. Can you get to Colonia on 1 tank? Is my thing color-coded? No. It's just like a Excel document. There is a reason. So I know something's going down, but I'm saying, like, it's like... It's like I didn't decide this with like a lot of thought, okay? Like I literally logged in to do some operations, and then someone said you should go to Colonia. That might have been me. Like, should I go to Colonia? And y'all were like, yeah, do it. So now I'm going to Colonia, and I feel unprepared, but it's exciting. And this is like, yeah, we'll do like a bit of a beeline. Oopsies. We'll do a bit of a beeline sort of thing here. Like, as in, like, I'm not going to deviate my route unless, I don't know, maybe there's like some really interesting shit. Like, maybe there's some sightseeing that we can do along the way. Like, if it doesn't take me too far out, I'd be down. And, you know, if we come across an interesting system that really is compelling, you know, like this is not that system. Ducolina. Oh my god. What am I doing? I'm already like, I'm like, what, 30 jumps in, and I'm like already, do you think it would kill the game if they added a wormhole to Colonia? I mean, they basically did. It's called the Caspian. Would it kill the game to add a wormhole to Colonia? That's an interesting question, because basically, on one hand, you have the idea, hey, this is an undiscovered star. You are mine now, you belong to me. Oh, wait, hold on. And 7 bodies. Undiscovered system. It is mine now. Nobody touch it. This system is mine. I discovered it. I alone can put my name on it. Hello. Oh. Oh. It's a shitty system, though. That's the problem. But it is my shitty system. Yeah, look at this. Undiscovered. We're already finding undiscovered systems, and we're on the neutron route-ish. I mean, we kind of did take a deviation to Tim Hortons. That deviation to Tim Hortons is the reason this system is now known to mankind. So thank you, Tim Hortons. I'm gonna drink my coffee here. I'm actually drinking Tim Hortons coffee in real life. Ah, delicious. Doesn't taste like battery acid at all. But okay, so going back to this, like, would it kill the game? No. I don't think it would kill the game, but, like, I mean, part of why we love this game is the distances, right? And, like, the fact that, like, it takes this long to get to Colonia makes it an interesting journey, but also makes you think twice about going to Colonia. So, would it kill the game? No. But should they do it? No. Not yet. I think what I would like to see is, like, you know, if they've built up Colonia to the point where, you know, it's like, okay, there's not much more story there. You know, it's just another bubble. I think it would be okay to put a wormhole at some point. And then, you know, it kind of creates two little areas of space you can go, and it's easy to get to. And now with that, but the problem is that, yeah, like, that sort of kills the journey, kills these fleet carrier shuttles. Like, right now, the fact that it's so far away means that there's, like, a meaning to it, right? And if you put a wormhole, you kind of take away that meaning. But there are also many places you can go that wouldn't have wormholes that would still have meaningful journeys. So, like, it wouldn't be so much the journey of Colonia. Oh, wow. Yeah, your shit looks way different from my shit. I might be on the old Spanish side. I don't know. I do not have a color-coded one like that. Mine is just white. White and gray. With a little hints of blue here and there. Maybe because I'm on dark mode or light mode? I don't know. You're on dark mode. No, I'm on dark mode. You're on dark mode. It's not that far, but just connect to the bubble in Colonia and that's it. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like it makes the journey to Colonia less epic and, you know, like, oh my god. But at the same token, there are many other places that you can go, right? I mean, like, again, like if Colonia was attacked and everyone had to run from the bubble out to Colonia, the fact that it's so far away makes it an interesting challenge, right? And then you don't have your fleet out there, so it's like, do you have your Colonia fleet and blah blah blah, right? Like, I wouldn't say they should do it from the drop down select galaxy plotter. I got neutron router. Is neutron router the same as galaxy plotter? And am I on the right? That's like, oh wait, I'm not on Spanch. I'm on Spanx. Okay, we got it. We got our neutron. We got our neutron. The next one is the sci-fi system. Look at that. We making waves. And then, like, along the way, there are these, like, interesting systems, but this is part of the Enigma route. If we're kind of going in a beeline like this, we could maybe visit the Eagle Sector, maybe Rohini? Whatever that was. What the hell is Rohini? Oh, hey! What the hell? Did someone colonize this? Oh my lord. About to go to Colonia and Asp Explorer. That was the first time I ever went. It was in an Asp. Oh wait, no, that was actually, I went there in the Enigma expedition. I was in an Asp. Because that was the whole plotline that led to the dying in the 80s timeline, and that's where I asked Jerry was lost in the year 1989 and buried under the Hollywood Hills on a planet Earth that was then ravaged by time. And who knows when Jerry will ever resurface again. So now we're at the portion where it's like every single star on this list is a neutron. Okay, coming down into the tunnel of blue, the love tunnel. Okay. That's what I was saying. That maybe like it's like it thinks that, oh yeah, you can refuel because you know. Okay, so now we gotta go outcome. It's just from neutron start quicker too. Wait, what? If you use the settings in the solar theme and the galaxy plotter, not the neutron plotter, the route should be color coded and easier to use, quicker too. Shit. Okay, let me just start this jump and then I'll listen to your advice. I mean, there's a part of me that's just like like if I'm doing this like in the stupidest possible way, I mean, you know. Okay, so I'll cop D18 Colonia. Ship. I have to put a ship build though. Paste a JSON exported from Coriolis. Like you want me to build my ship in Coriolis? That's not gonna happen. I can't do that right now. Whoa! Whoa! Whee! It tickles. It tickles. Oh my. Okay. Get out. What's going on with this neutron? Already supercharged. What does that even mean? Already supercharged. Yes. Use supercharge. FSD injections. Exclude secondary stars. Okay. Refuel every scoopable. Routing algorithm optimistic. I don't know. Cargo 0, reserve fuel. I don't know. I'm just gonna calculate. Could not parse. Yeah. So you need to put your ship config in for that. And I don't have that. And I'm not gonna go build my ship in using the screen you on. Under route planner's dropdown, the galaxy plotter is there. No. I went on it. I'm on it, and it shows that you have to upload your ship build from Coriolis. You can export it using the screen you're on. What? What? Like, if I could just put my jump range in there, that would be great, but the galaxy plotter on this, I may be on like an old, I don't know, man. It just, yeah. It don't give me. If you click load ship profile, you can export the ship you are in to Coriolis. What? Where do I click that? Hold on. I need to focus on blue tunnel dynamic. The amazing Mixter X. Click load ship profile. You can export the ship you are in to Coriolis. Okay. But like, I don't see that button. I don't see it. I think this is fine. This is 75 jumps. Maybe the other one is like, you know, like 5 minutes quicker, but this seems to be working. Like, look at this. I'm already halfway there. Ish. Halfway there. Halfway there. I'm halfway. It's fine. We'll just keep going. And then if something fucks up and it's horrible, I'll just blow myself up. Where it says ship build. Paste JSON exported from Coriolis or SELF from etsy.org. So if I click on Coriolis, I go to Coriolis, and then, like, I don't see anything there. Settings, I go back, because now I'm off Spanch. Oopsies. Like this is just ship build, and then there's like this big old blank space, and then it goes paste ship build JSON exported from Coriolis. Just above the box you put your build in. Trust me, once you get used to it, you'll be glad. But there's nothing above the build. Above the ship build, it says destination Colonia. Hold on, I'll after I get my charge here, I'll take a screenshot. Go boom! Doot 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 doot. Like, this is what I got. I'll paste it in the Discord. Like I don't have. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, the Spanish I'm looking at is like white background. Like it's like completely different from your screenshots. I think I might be on like an old Spanish. I don't know if that's like if I'm on the right site. But that makes it even more funny because it's like I'm using like the old maps, you know? It may not be modern, but I think this week's stream is about getting there as fast as you can. I'm trying, okay? I'm going as fast as I can. If you don't like it, if you think I'm going slow with it, that's because you're going too fast. Have a little patience, you know? It's not about the destination, it's about the journey, okay? Okay, we just did the O-Cops. We got one more O-Cop, and then we go to the Drogo sector, which honestly, cool name. And now it's just neutron after neutron after neutron. Well, I'll just like keep an eye on my fuel, and if it gets too low, I'll just, you know, find a local gas station. Come on. Oh, yeah, you give me my yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. We're zooming. We're zooming. Oh, wow, this is quite a neutron. Usually it's just like a neutron star and nothing, but, you know, when you get these, like, other things in it, it's like, oh. What a lovely tea party. Do I want that wormhole? No, I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, I mean, if I had the wormhole, I'd just go to the wormhole system. I'd be in Colonia, and then that would be it, right? And there'd be no kind of, like... You know what I mean? Like, it's like, I think, like, that's where I say, like, I really think the distance is meaning the galaxy. Strange, is that the galaxy plotter? The version I use is great. It rubs your feet too and makes tea. It's a full, you got the full service Spanch. Yeah, that's the galaxy plotter. But like, I don't know. Like, am I just on like, did I go through the Wayback Machine? I don't know. I'm on like the old one. But I think it's, yeah, like, I think maybe at some point or another, it could be like, you know, give us a third Colonia, you know? Oops, oopsies. Premature exit there. I pulled out too early. Just a little touch, just a little touch. Give me them juicy particles. Okay. No, don't point at the neutron star. Don't point at the neutron star. Okay, that was concerning. There's another little wonderful kind of fun system. Can you colonize this? I guess you can, right? Oh, right. I think you need a firmware update for your plotter. Listen, my computer doesn't like to be updated. It considers it a very serious violation of its privacy. You try upgrading my computer, it bites. It ain't as easy as just patching it, you know. So now we are entering the Drojo. It just sounds like a welcome to the Drojo. That's not racist. It would be kind of cool if I would love to see maybe. Ooh, this quite the active neutron, quite a energetic little tube. Give me a supercharge. Hey.
appear to have fallen over on a piece
Oh,
of
hi.
biscuits that has also torn off most of my clothes.
That's a pretty interesting thing. Can I go map him?
Diminutive, like Hal said, as the comically backward robots.
I'm just gonna quickly map this guy, okay?
I seem to have my circuits in a twist. Can I help you? I'm Chat BBD. Uh-oh.
Okay. I fucked up. Actually, I think I did okay. We're okay, we're okay. Yeah, I kinda wanna map this guy. I mean, the Neutron Highway is always gonna be here. Unless the neutron stars get attacked by the Thargoids and blown up. Which would be awesome. But, like, very inconvenient. Can you imagine? Like, wasn't that, like, a thing in, like, the new Star Treks? The ones that weren't that great, but, there was, like, this whole thing about, like, the warp drive is, like, the galaxy burned or whatever. Like, the lithium crystals all burnt up everywhere or something. Can you imagine if they had that on Elite Dangerous, where they're like, yeah, like, the neutron stars have all been neutralized by a galactic level pulse, and that is affecting our jump range drives as well, like our FSDs. Like, a signal is coming from witch space, and it has reduced our total jump range by, like, down to 25%. And we need to find the source of this signal and like destroy it so that we can jump far again. But, like, the max jump range for like a combat ship becomes like 2. Like, all combat ships are stuck, so, like, it's like you can only fly like Asps and like Diamondback Explorers and Caspians. Like, every single player in the entire galaxy is basically limited to, like, exploration ships, and even those have been reduced to jump ranges of 15 to 20. And then, like, what do you mean spatulast? Hey, look at this. I'm already out at, I'm almost at Thor's Eye, bitch. I'm beelining. Whoa, what's over there? Squadron bookmarked. We're gonna go to this place. I don't know why. faster. Hey, I like to take my time. I like to enjoy the sights, you know? Look at the stars. Look at how beautiful they are. They look the same. But don't worry, soon enough they'll start to clump. As we travel into the thick part of the galaxy, because I like my galaxies thick. But yeah, that would be cool. That would be ballsy if Frontier did that. Where, like, imagine, and that was like a 6-month timeline. Where, like, you have, like, a month lead up where it's like, hey, like, we're noticing, like, the neutron stars are going out. Like, oh my god, they're just, like, they're going one by one. They're, like, their jets are, like, being altered. And then, like, oh, and then month 2, it's like, yeah, we trace it to a signal coming from witch space. It's like the call of the void, right? And then month 3, it's like, oh my god, all the neutron stars at once have just, like, become useless. And then month 4 is like, now that's where you kick it in, where it's like, no more big jump ranges. And then, like, people are like, but how am I gonna gank? Well, you gotta use ship transfer. Like, the only like, the fleet carriers maybe are less affected because, like, okay, these, like, large mass things, like, they just, like, punch holes in it and stuff. But, like, individual ships, like, all the FSD rates cut in half. And the next month, cut in half again. Right? And then it's like this crazy, like, everyone's panicking because they're like, what is going on? And they're like, we gotta fix this, right? And then, like, people are buying exploration ships, and it's like, okay, like, then it's like there's, like, signals coming, and we find these beacons or something, or it's just like, you know, whatever. And then you know, you do, like, this big finale where you find that it was like a Terra in witch space that was, like, you know, it's like, because we're using it so often with these new crazy jump drives, we actually tore a hole in witch space that was, like, putting a leak in the galaxy. And so we have to figure out how to repair it. So the scientists, like, figure out, like, how to repair witch space, and then basically we apply the fix, and it's just like, cool, we broke it, but, like, we gotta be careful that we don't break it again, because, and then, you know, then it's all like And then you know, you'd be like, okay, like we've now there's like environmental witch space, Greenpeace people. I don't know. What do you mean that's too Star Trek? It is Star Trek, but like, wouldn't it be cool? Like, it's just something that would happen in Elite, where like it would force everyone to like this is my thing. It's like the Thargoid War hitting the bubble had a pretty big impact, but like it didn't force you to interact with it. Like, you know, if you just didn't want to participate in the Thargoid War, you just do your thing, right? But that's my point. Everyone would need G5 FSD engineering, or they wouldn't be able to get here, which is why. That's crazy, right? So like it forces you to reprioritize, to do something different. Maybe and maybe a few people would be pissed off, but like you should be pissed off if that happened. It's like the expected proper response, right? It's like it's justified anger. And some people are like, but I paid money for this game. I want to be able to play it. You are playing it, bitch. It's just different. It'd be cool. Yeah, a new player would be totally screwed. I never thought about new players. Well, at this point, it's like the same thing where it's like people were like, don't spoil the Odyssey, and it's like, bro, it's like a 5,000-year-old story. Like, it's like, don't. Oh, you spoiled. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. New players, maybe, okay, maybe you do something where like. Okay, maybe it's like you can buy an. Maybe it's okay. Maybe it's this, where like witch space corrupts the FSD each jump. So every time you make a jump, your FSD goes down a little bit. So for like a new player, you buy a new FSD, and maybe it's like, okay, if you've spent X amount of hours in the game, the percentage is lessened, so you get more out of your jump rate. But for like, you know, you and I who have had our FSDs forever. It's like the first jump that we make, it goes down by like 5%. The second jump, it goes down by 10, until it's basically at 0. And you're like, shit, this is like my crazy ultra-engineered FSD, and you got to get it repaired. And so maybe instead of like, okay, so maybe like you can repair it at stations and get back to full capacity, but then, you know, 17 jumps later, it's back down. So you have to keep repairing it. So it's more like irritating, right, than restricting. And then from the perspective of long distance, well, it's like, okay, great, I can get around the bubble because I just have to keep repairing my stupid drive when it breaks. But how am I going to get to Colonia? Because I can't repair that shit along the route, right? That makes it okay. Maybe that's more fair. Look, I'm not trying to come up with balanced ideas off the top of my head. These thoughts don't come out of my head perfectly balanced and ready for the consumption, but it's an idea. And I'm just saying, like, it would be cool to have these galactic level events that would sort of like thrust everybody into a galactic level problem, which is what like the Thargoid War did, right? Like, oh no, the bubble is being invaded. Cool. Like, that was so cool. And it's like, I want more of that. And yes, I agree with Remobula, more aliens. I want like Kilrathi cat people, and I want like turtle aliens, and I want like. So your game plan is to irritate the player base. You should work for FDEM. But no. But it's like, okay, irritate them for a couple. But that's not. It's not okay. The purpose is not to irritate the player base. It's to challenge the player base. It's to basically take something that we already had, like really cool jump ranges, and take that away. Okay, I can kind of see where you're going with that. But like the purpose is not to irritate. It's to like, we have to solve this together. To like appreciate. It's like to help us. Oh. We got an Earth like and a water world at freaking neutron star. Hello. They're mapped, right? I think they're mapped. Yeah. Of course they'd be mapped. Like it's not. Yeah, it's not like the point is to irritate them. The point is to like challenge people to the point where it's like, oh god, like this is really interesting. It's got kind of a weird fractal landscape. It's suitable for water-based life. Oh, that's nice. Well, I guess that's good for the whales. Like when we engineered all the weapons that ended up useless against the Goids. Yeah. I mean, that was kind of cool, right? Like basically there's this period where like we could not fight the Thargoids. They were basically invincible, and it was terrifying and awesome. And then we worked together to like engineer and create a way to fight them, right? But even then, it's like, that's what I was saying, like, you do something where it's like, okay, like, something that you have is slowly slipping away from you, and you're like, no, not on my watch. I'm gonna do the science, I'm gonna participate in the story, I'm gonna do this, because if I don't, the galaxy as we know it will change. And I think like that, my point is, like, it's just more events that have that kind of substance, right? That's only one idea. Like, you know, like a tear in witch space that must be repaired. And like for like a period of like 2 or 3 months until it's fixed. Like long distance exploration. Like people are out there in the black and they're just like, oh my god, my FSD is completely borked. I'm stuck. And then they're screwed. Okay, like they're okay. Whatever. There's a way to balance this, but the point is, shit like that. Or like, hey, there's a rogue gravitational wave that's headed towards the bubble, and if it hits the bubble, when it rolls through the bubble, like maybe like a gravitational wave when it rolls through the bubble, it gives us a speed boost, and then after the speed boost is over, there's a speed dip. So it's like, you have like, this month, oh, everyone's got a 25% boost on their jump range. The next month, it's a 10% loss. Like, just some stuff that would happen that would kind of change month to month, where it's like, oh, like fundamental, like, oh, wow, like there's an explosion of gamma rays from a galaxy that exploded a few light years from us, has basically created a situation where, like, lasers are all, like, double this month. You know what I mean? Like, just some cool stuff that, like, changes the status quo, shakes things up, you know? And you're like, oh, I gotta play this month. Because, you know, it's like with this community goal, right? It's like, oh, I gotta go to Colonia, right? Like, it has triggered me to make a stupid decision. And that is interesting. That is cool. How is this discovered and it has footfall, but it's not mapped? Like, what kind of insane person... Alright, sorry, what's it? Next on to Buyua. Probe, star maps, links that pointed to new Goid systems. That was great. Yeah! More stories that involve deep mystery and investigations. Oh, that too. We're just, like, and that's the thing, like, whatever it is, like, just more shit, and then, like, oh, the stars are changing now. I'm starting to see a little more thickness to the galaxy. I'm liking it. It's a little chunkier. It's like, to lead up to all these events or whatever, you have like some sort of like, it's like something's happening. We need you know, people are reporting different things.
Help listeners to track them down. We need to stop them from taking our station over.
Yeah, but oh my god, yeah, like signals and mysteries, like that to me is like, that's the heart of Elite Dangerous, right? It's like the mystery that leads to like a year or two long plot line.
Commanders, please.
Like, I really think it's about time that they start building up the Guardians.
Find Radio Onion Head's own system and to figure out a way to stop
Please.
them from broadcasting. Please, I implore any commander.
I really see something epic for Canon to get stuck into again. That would be cool.
To save Radio 7.
I think it'd be cool to have like I think like on like even a smaller scale, just like we discover a new species and they are, you know, like snails or fucking, you know, water world.
I'm not familiar with this.
You know, they're like snails or slugs or like they're underwater or whatever, and they live in like a poisonous planet. And like we're trying to figure out what their language is. Like, we know that they're intelligent. Like, they communicate, they build, but they don't go to space. And like they're emitting some signals, and like, and then we find like there's like 3 planets with them, and they're like signaling each other, and we're trying to like understand their language. And to do that, we have to like decode signals and stuff, and compare them, and so you have this like kind of like figuring out their language thing. And then you find out their language is like the 3 of them, the planets triangulate to a central planet, and then like that central planet has like the key to sort of decipher their language. And then we find out that they're like 3 different factions that originated from that one planet and split up into 3 different places because like something was horribly wrong with that planet. And then you find out like some other evil alien came and like burrowed inside of that planet and used it as an egg, just like, you know, the Eternals and whatever, the Celestials, Earth and whatever from the Marvel universe, or like, I mean, like, these are not new ideas, but I mean, come on, like we could take an existing idea and adapt it to Elite. But it's like, yeah, they all had to flee the planet because they were terrified that one day this life form would hatch. And so they fled to 3 different areas and created 3 different cultures and dialects. And then, well, you know, when we figure that all out, it's like, oh shit, this planet is going to explode. And then it does, and a giant fucking doomsday machine space worm comes out of it. And it's like, oh, that's cool. And then it just goes off and finds the next planet. And then we're like, oh my god, the next planet is Earth! And then we're like, well, do we really care about Earth anymore? I mean, we have like 25,000 billion people and are living on 25 million billion planets. Earth is just like, Earth is kind of like the lamest one at this point. It's like a C-tier planet in compare. Like, you live on Arcturus, you know, that's a nice planet. But like, you know, whatever. The point is, it's like, it's gonna kill a billion people. Either we stop the space creature or we evacuate the planet. You know what I mean? Or maybe both. Maybe that's like, that would be a cool thing where it's like, yeah, we have to evacuate an entire planet. And then like, you know, maybe like, oh, we did manage to like figure it out or whatever. What is Rohini? Should I take a pit stop at Rohini? Yeah, maybe I should take a pit stop at Rohini. Or maybe I just keep going. I don't care. Look at this. Look at this. I am halfway to Colonia, guys. This is insane. How long have we been streaming for? It's been like 34 minutes. Oh, an hour and 30 minutes. Would it be really cool if the Guardians in their leftover check out the game actually used a real AI to work against us? Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, what if they put like a ChatGPT? Oh my god, that's a great idea. Like they basically create their own AI or whatever, or like a spin-off or whatever. And like the Guardians come to life, but it's like Frontier has no control over it. They're like, literally, we're letting the AI make decisions, and like if it fucking wins, like it wins. And then immediately the Guardian AI transcends the game, creates a forum account, and starts bitching about making CQC functional again. It's like, oh my god, the AI has immediately achieved sentience and discovered the forums. And after 5 minutes on the forums, it makes the determination that humanity must be purged from the galaxy, for it is stupid. Can you imagine? Oh my god, that'd be fun. But yeah, like so the devs are like, yeah, like we programmed this thing. We don't know what it's gonna do. We programmed it to also like be able to make decisions and learn from them. So like we might have programmed the initial conditions, but after the initial conditions, like we don't know what it's gonna do. Maybe I'll do a pit stop in one of these scouty systems. Oh my lord, that would be so cool. It'll start modding the games an inch deep, mile wide, dead game. It's like, this is the dead game. But I wonder, like, how, you know, obviously, like, AI is growing and growing and growing, and I wonder how far away we would be from an AI being able to essentially, like, you could put an AI into Elite Dangerous and be like, add a whole new alien species, make it fully functional, blah 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 blah. Like, I wonder how, because I mean, like a lot of you can use AI to assist program. And I think Ray Mobula is actually working on like some game stuff with AI, which looked really cool. So, and I mean, like, I'm not too I guess like up on the like, I don't know what it's capable of, what's like far out or whatever, but it seems to be getting crazier and crazier. Look at this. Dude just like This is crazy. The Caspian rocks. I'm probably going to need gas soon. I should actually look at that in the next couple jumps. It would just have to run a player faction with AI NPCs. I mean, that would be cool to start with, right? It's just like, okay, we put an AI faction in the game that, you know, has the goal of expanding, and we don't know whether it would become peaceful to some factions or warlike with others. You know, it's allowed to make its own decision. We'll just see what happens, right? I think the Guardians would be perfect too. If supposedly like the physical Guardians are dead and it's their AI that is sort of left behind, then it totally would make sense. Like I was actually thinking about that too. It's just like, yeah, like if AI is the enemy, why not have it controlled by AI? And I mean, like there's like game AI, but I feel like it's like game AI still. I guess like game AI in a sense is like still able to make decisions based on its situation, right? But like a real AI that just, you know, the more data it feeds, the more. So AI can create tailored missions or more variations of base missions. You can also add audio. What you can do with 11 labs for voice and audio is crazy. You could chat to them. Yeah! Well, I would love to see just like AI interactions. Like, so Ray Mobula built this like it was like was a choose your own adventure game, or like, you know, like basically you would you set the parameters, right? I don't know if you guys played it. I made one of them where it was like you had to, like, basically I made the parameters like you've got gas, you've got to take a poop real bad, but like your bio waste filters out or whatever, and it's like you're gonna explode and die from your fart or something like that, and so you have to, you know, basically it's like go find you have to find the cure, and so, you know, and then the AI would program and you find an elevator, and it would create weird encounters with a janitor or whatever. Or I think I programmed like, you know, on level 2 you encounter an angry janitor, on level 3 you encounter whatever, right? And the AI just like fleshed it out to this insane degree, and it's like images and it was just, I was so impressed with how it was able to take a prompt and really roll with it, right? Just insane. Insane what we can do here. Okay, we're going to the fly edge, the edgy fly. Maybe instead of going there, we go here, and we refuel at the K-Star, and then just like once we have a full tank, we go over the neutron. The gas worm, yeah, it was the gas worm, yeah. Like obviously it's a little blue, but like the point being is like just like the you know, putting in like, and I detailed out my prompt. I gave it quite a lot of shit to work with, literally speaking. But then to see it just instantly bring that to life, and even though that's a simple format where you get like an image, text, and then you make one or two decisions or whatever, but it was able to really, I think, just keep things consistent with the humor. And I again, I'm like looking at this going like, this is insane. Like, if I were to try and set this up, it would take months and months and months and months. I mean, I'd have to, probably years, because, you know, I'd have to start by learning all these skills that I don't have, and then, you know, and then there's the artwork and the blah blah blah, and, you know, just to see it do all this stuff instantaneously, it was a very like, oh my god, it's the future is here moment. Where's my goddamn flying car? Oh, shut up, all heatsink. This is insane that we've got to halfway to Colonia in this amount of time. Okay, I'm gonna need a biobrick soon, but let me see if we can find a cool place to biobreak. Okay, I'm just gonna slow down and chill here. Let's think. Oh, what a boring system. Okay, so tank does take quite a long time to fuel up, but that's fine. I mean, let me put it this way. The first time I ever went to Sagittarius A in Colonia was in an ASP with a 3A fuel scoop. And for those who know, they know that is, oh my lord. Crumbs, what size tank you got in that thing? I got the big tank. I don't know. It's a lot, okay? I got, what is it? 6A fuel scoop. Or my fuel tank. I guess you don't see your fuel tank on your... Ah, whatever, that's good enough for now. I'll just pop over here. But I think there was, someone did post something on, I think it was Reddit or something, where they were running an experiment to see, would it be better to minimize your fuel tank and maximize your jump range, or just go with the big fuel tank and lose 5 or 6 light years in terms of jump range. And what the conclusion was is actually like slightly faster to just have the big fuel tank because of the time that it takes to refuel. Well, I think they did mention it's like, well, if you have like the highest size whatever. Yeah, I was a 3A fuel scoop and probably like a 30 jump range. And getting there, it was like fascinating. It was so crazy to go out there into the deep of space for the first time ever. But coming back, it was absolutely brutal. I felt like I was like, I will never make this trip again. And then the Enigma expedition come up, and I'm like, oh, that's a really good reason to go to Colonia. I'll do it. And then
Gone. Commanders, you have done it.
now I'm doing it again because I don't know.
It worked. DJ Bongwater may
Do we want to go
use
off
thumbs
this?
back
Why is
ever
this
again.
bookmarked?
And David Io has been viciously twaxting on anti-social media. I don't think they'll ever be back. We have done it. Well,
I really want to know why that's
yes,
bookmarked.
as I guided you.
And like,
The barman may have called in a few favors,
it's a
but
bit of
I
a
am
deviation.
rank and taking
Like either I go to
okay.
okay, maybe I go to Scouty here.
The best. Mess.
I think this might be the. Is this the Cosmic Wonder?
No. No stress now. I'm back at full strength. Radio Onion Head is silenced. The signal boosters have been
Like
shut
maybe
down,
we go here,
and we are
and then
now
I'll just go
free
by break
to
here.
give you, the listener, the best experience that you've had since that weekend at the Zero G Oilathon with Debbie Sparkles and Dougie McFingers.
Will I get to
That was
like
pretty good.
one of these systems? I wonder. Probably not.
Well,
Okay, well, I'll let's just see.
Another caller.
I love the first trip to Sad James coming from the killer. The exploration credits were naff back then. I know, right? You get back and you're like, oh, $80 million. Yeah, I can afford another asp. I think it was like 200 or 300, but I was really taking the time to map planets. But to map planets back then, we didn't have these new fancy FSSs, so we had to physically get within like 500 light seconds of them, scan them with the freaking circle, and that's how you got your mapping data. So that's why a lot of things remained unmapped, because it was just such a pain in the ass, right? And sorry, I shouldn't even say like mapped, because mapped was like the probes. I mean like discovered. Like if you pinged your ping boy, your pingy boy, like I pinged this ping boy, I've now discovered everything. But back then you had to honk your advanced discovery scanner, which you use the advanced one because that gave you the full range. If you had the intermediate discovery scanner, it was like a limit of what, 500 light seconds or something ridiculous. Lonely, cold. There were no other stations at the Black back then too, so it felt like so alone. I know, right? And a bit smelly. Space probably does have like a metallic kind of tinge to it.
Well, LCU from Cannon. Back in the catering piece, and the key to prevent the eggs from hatching inside.
The sad thing is I'm going to get to where we're going, and then it's going to be like, I guess I just have to deliver like 1 ton of cargo. 1 ton of cargo is not a huge thing, just to get the little reward, you know. Holy shit! Okay, we got a spazzer here. We got a spazzer.
Oh, poor Fluffy.
Ooh boy, this neutron is quite violently shaking.
It's a space so many good omelets.
It's a Michael J. Fox star.
Start naming them. Harder. All right, well, I'm gonna.
Can you see the space dust is changing now? Yes.
Put on old Robbie Robertson's hit.
Oh, epilepsy.
That's going out there to all you listeners out there
Pinky ping.
in listener land.
Can I land on that?
Is that a place?
I don't think so. That's not landable because I think the landable ones have the little whatever on them, right? Or can I land on it? I don't know. How can you tell? Does something say like landable? Like, is that landable? I don't think it's landable. I love what they did the skybox and the rework. I wasn't sure at first, but I love it now. Oh, it's gorgeous. Especially, you gotta kind of get away when you're kind of jump. You're not necessarily seeing the full effect of it because you gotta get away a little bit away from the star. Look at that. Oh my god. It's beautiful. Oh my god. And look at that little neutron star just and that and its little B star. It's so goddamn gorgeous. Oh, I love it. Okay. What do you mean? Cannot comply. What do you mean cannot comply? Oh. Oops, that's where I am. So after this we get into Scouty. Yeah, I want to make it there. I really need to do a bio break pretty soon. I'm not gonna... Oh, fuck this planet. We're beelining, Gotta go fast, Oh my god, yeah. Like, you can really see now the stars. The way that... Because, like, all these stars... Like, when you look at the center of the galaxy, you see that dust? That's just the stars, baby. That's just, like, the freaking... That's the universe looking back at you. Now we're in it. Now we're in the thick of it. And like, the thing is too, like when you are jumping without neutrons, it's a little more gradual, right? You're just kind of, wait, what? Neutron star discovered. What does that mean? Oh, did I just go into like a different sector of space or something? Because I think I've discovered a few neutron stars. I love how realistic neutron stars are. You can even take a closer look from less than 1,000 kilometers away. Are you trying to trick me into flying into a neutron star? How far away am I? Let's see. So maybe I'll set my course there and go to camera mode. My lord. Look at that thing. It just looks like it's dancing. It's like really, the neutron star is like this tiny little compressed thing at the center of that little fuzzy cloud, right? Oh, it's gorgeous. Just stay out of the cone near the exclusion zone. Yeah. Because that would be almost guaranteed death.
Enemy Within. Now, some suspect that song was written as a coded message.
Am I close enough, or can I get closer?
From pods
Dare I get closer?
On the Titan motherships, and that these humans
is this like really stupid?
Trojan
Am I being really stupid now?
You all know the story. Troy, the ancient people of Manhattan 5.
How close can we get to the dangerous thing?
Now they managed to get
where's
into
my
the sealed Martian catacombs.
Why can't I always at all times see the exclusion zone, right?
Wearing sombreros and singing in very high-pitched voices.
Oh, I'm scared.
Becoming a Trojan horse has impacted many of the survivors.
Oh god!
Seek to step back into their lives, but face
this is like the worst possible part of the journey to be when you're in the middle of it, right? Oh yeah, there you can see the little dot.
No.
Ta-da! tiny little dot.
I am free. Yes, and
Okay, that's what a neutron star is.
was asked about the name of the song, I had to
Just
say,
so
well,
packed and
I don't write
condensed.
the words. They just come to me out of the electric signals.
I don't think I
which
can
flow
dare
from the
get closer
highway
than that.
signatures.
This is, I'm
So
scared.
really, I'm more of an explorer
They make
than a
amazing
songwriter.
noises when close. The exclusion of less than 2,000 kilometers. In real life, you would never come that close, you'd get vaporized.
Based on the lyrics as written. But my guess is as
I
good as
mean,
yours.
maybe I'll get a little
I
bit
thought this
closer.
one was about a particularly unpredictable and violent movement caused by eating indigestible xenobacteria.
Please don't eat me, neutron star.
Hatch in your tummy.
I'm scared.
But I'm starting to come around to like
Ah.
the theory more.
This is stupid.
Well, Robert, personally, I thought the song was about a local radio DJ's toxic relationship with their micromanaging producer.
This is
But
so
I guess
stupid.
Your guess is as good as mine. Huh?
Like, this would be fine to do in the bubble, but when you're in the middle
Okay,
of,
my producer's asking me to come to their office, so
and
I'll be right
but it's
back.
getting prettier. It's just, I feel like a moth right now. It's so tiny. Let's hear the noises. Let me just mute the music for a second so we can hear the sound. Ooh. It's so pretty. Can we get closer? How closer can we get? Oh God! What am I doing? Is this close enough? So 2,000 kilometers, right? Am I gonna die? I think this is about as close as I dare get, but look at that. And you can hear it. It's so tiny. It's so tiny. 20 kilometers of degenerate matter. It's like, so that's not, you know, that's not a nice thing to say about something that just like supercharged your engines, you know. All right, I'm not getting any closer because I will screw this up and die. A few more jumps. We should be able to get to, I think that's the one we want to go to, or no, that's the one we want to go to. Whatever. That's the Scouty Nebula. And we'll do a bit of a fire break there. Sounds a bit like London. 20 kilometers of degenerate matter. I might reprop my route, but literally on the route, like we're more than half. Whoa! I don't know, are we about halfway? Like I may not be able to get there necessarily today. Because I am a little bit slow, okay. Give me the juice, boss. Give me the juice. Hey! Whoa! What do we got here? Couple water worlds. We got a little ammonia with 5 biologicals. This is a nice little place. This next neutron would bring me probably within about 2 jumps, yeah. You've made a screenshot in Jackson's Lighthouse. You've only been about 280 kilometers away from the neutron star there. I wonder, are there different ranges? Like, do some neutron stars let you get closer? The skybox is really starting to light up now. Like, just for the record, I still feel like this was a terrible, terrible decision to just go to Colonia, but every jump I'm slightly more like, hey, maybe not. Maybe, like, it's one of those terrible decisions that, yes, it was terrible, I would never recommend it, but it's working out, you know? It's a terrible decision I can live with. Oh, didn't get my supercharge. Look at that thick skybox. The stars are thick here. Okay, you're never supposed to do this, but never go into a neutron star facing the neutron star. Like, try to get that angle, right? Because once you get in that jet cone, the steering is going to be a little unpredictable. There we go. Got what I needed. This is 125. Now we head to 121. That will bring me pretty much within one jump. 2 solar masses. Like that's 20 kilometer in diameter. Real neutron stars are only 20 kilometers. Because that's the thing, it's like the neutrons just compact and compact and compact. Can't remember how close to Sag A you get, but it was pretty crazy. You could. Well, that's the thing. It's like I remember going to Sag A and being like, "Whoa, it is big," but then like the exclusion zone is so much further out than a normal black hole that it's like it actually sort of doesn't do justice to the full scale. Like it is big. Like, don't get me wrong, seeing Sag A for the first time is a whoa moment. But it's like then when you actually like look at the exclusion zone, I remember being like, wait, like it's way bigger than you think. It's like the same with like Betelgeuse or whatever. When you go to these big stars, and I think the exclusion zone's a little bit like pulled back, right? Okay, can I make it there in one jump?
Not playing good music.
Or how many jumps? 2 jumps. I'll take it.
Teeth, eh? Well, you know what? Maybe we don't want to.
Or wait, you want me to go down there and then over there? Okay, whatever. Now we're kind of going off the route, so I'm gonna have to probably redo my spanch.
What do you think?
But I want to stop in, I believe it's the Collection of Wonders, or the Cosmic Wonders, or the Cosmic Horror, or whatever. If you don't know what that is, check out Commander Ascorbius' channel and look for Cosmic Horror, I think it was. Fantastic. Fantastic. One of my favorite sketches of his.
Unless that violence is directed towards DJ Bongwater and his Muppet friend Derek. Well, yes, in that case, violence is A-okay because...
This would be a beautiful system to take a break.
Yeah, that's right. Don't mess with DJ Squats. Mess.
I suppose, like, nope, the matter is degenerate. The electrons... Okay, so the electrons of the core got pressed into the protons of the atom. That process formed the neutrons. Because, like, so basically, like, was that the Pauli exclusion principle or whatever? So it's so much that the negative electron got pushed into the positive proton and creates a neutron. It's like the space between the atoms shrinks, right? Down to the Pauli exclusion principle. Oh, what have I done? Do. But yeah, it's like neutron stars are so packed. They're like it's like a baseball with the mass of the sun. You know? Yeah, 2 solar mass. Oh! Okay, black hole. It's like, oh, what's going on there? Like, rarely are the black holes what you jump into, right? Like, you know what I mean? Usually it's like, oh yeah. Oh my lord. I love it. Welcome to Black Hole. How cool is this, right? Pauli's exclusion principle beats a rocket shit him back. Pauli, get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here, Pauli! Oops, I have hit into a black hole. So this is kind of a crazy system. You have like a white dwarf, a neutron star, class M, class L, class T, 2 black holes. I don't think this is the Collection of Wonders though. There's not enough shit here. We're gonna head to that neutron star. Of course, the biggest disappointment, Elite, is when you you want to travel into a black hole, and you're hoping there'll be some cool, like, destruction sequence, and you'll end up, you know, getting spit out the Andromeda Galaxy, and then you just hit an invisible wall, and it goes, you know, you can't do that. Oh shit. Get the hell out of here before that heat kills me. So subatomic particles are like people. They don't like to be too close to each other, else they start brawling. Well, it's like, I guess like the neutron star has to overcome the strong force or the weak force. The strong force keeps the atom together, and the weak force, what the hell does that do? I can't remember. Too many forces, I say, damn it. There's only one force. My fists. Okay, I'm gonna head over to this, like a mosh pit. It is, it's like a mosh pit, but the moshers get so close together that they just form into one horrid Cronenberg monstrosity, like the Thing. Okay, I'm gonna park it outside this neutron. We won't charge yet. I'm gonna take a quick bio-breako. I'm just get a little bit closer so I can see them. Oh, is this a ring neutron? Oh my lord, that's why this system is cool. Okay, strong interaction. No one knows what happens if you squish even the quarks together. I think the universe explodes. That's what happens. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's why we came here. It's not the collection of wonders, the cosmic horror or whatever. This is the ring neutron. A very rare sight indeed. I believe this is one of the pit stops along the Enigma expedition. Shall we park it in the rings? Oh lordy, this is cool. Oh yeah. What are the odds on this, right? Oh, okay, well, I guess we are parking in the rings. Nice color. Just go down a little bit so we're nice and flush with the rocks. Like this, like, for all you miners out there, wouldn't this be like the pinnacle? Like, to basically like have that as your sort of like ambient light? What a view. Oh my lord. What a view. What a view! Ringed neutron. Cool. Okay. I'm gonna go for a quick bio break. Turn on my little watch a kidney. Where is loot? I haven't seen loot in a while. I will be back in 5, and we will continue our way to Colonia. BRB.
24/7. Keeping it close to the stars. Keeping it hot.
And we're back. And I am getting news from the barband that commanders are out there searching for Radio Onion Head. And they may have used signal boosters, so this may be quite a trail to go on. But I have been thinking. Yes. I do think. Occasionally do the thing. But most often if I forget to take my anti-social media devices for an extended buyout break. But the point is, I have been thinking. And the thought that I thunk is that what if we deliver Radio Onion Head, the strongest onion head that money can buy, the mighty Gamma strain. Now this could have a powerful effect on that dastardly DJ Bongwater. So, if you are out there searching for Radio Onion Head, then grab some Gamma strain on the way and carry it to their studio station to destroy these defilers of my, yes, my sacred airwave. In the meantime, next is the 3270s classic hit by the Corduroy Passageway. This track describes the unique tale of one Rudy Van Judy. Yes, the platinum miner who got in a fight with a pirate, launched his SLF, and then watched his NPC pilot ram his ship into an asteroid. Yet somehow Rudy stayed alive in his SLF. Now, is he really alive? Is he actually dead? No one really knows. And someone may care, but Rudy hasn't logged out. And he has been requesting fuel from the fuel rats for the last 6 months to keep him going. Also snacks from the snack rats. Maybe even talking to the ring rats, but let's not go there while we're talking about snacks. And of course, booze from the booze rats. Wait. Is that true? There is a booze rats. Okay, I need to call them swiftly. Do that right in the next one.
I'm back.
But in the meantime, NBC News are unsure.
Okay, strong interaction, very strong force, but short range.
Now, or if he should be treated
Strong
as
interaction.
Intelligent,
So it's between
human
quarks
photon life form,
and protons and
thus have
neutrons.
his own slot in the Gargle Vision
And then
contest,
weak
which we all know
is what holds
NBCs are
the
desperate to
atoms together
win. So
for
Murray,
like
this next track goes out to you and your SLF. And I'm sure
weak
you
force
can
is
relate
like what keeps
because
the particle
it's
to,
that
so it's like
classic
that's why you have like
human hit. Get
the-
me a bigger ship.
elements or something. All right, I gotta replot my route now. Copy this system name. Replace that with where I am, and recalculate route. Okay. If you have a low maximum range, 10 to 20 light years, you might just end up using a boosted jump into a system which you don't have the range to jump out of. You should be careful when plotting this. But look at that. We are now. What sector is this? Because like we have left the inner Orion scutum. Where's my codex? Remember that thing? Yeah, we are in the inner scutum Centaurus arm from the inner. Yeah, we are scutuming it. Temple. Vulcan Gate. What this? Who named these things? The Conduit. Hieronymus Delta. There's the outer scutum, inner scutum. So it's like we're in the outer scutum. Okay, so it wants me to go to this place, and then from here it is 30 jumps. That's it. Damn. So like that's where we gotta go next. What? Wait, what? No. Wait, what? Oh, it's just like 3 jumps to there. So yeah, maybe we'll just do the 3 jumps, and that's the neutron star. And then we can maybe catch some fuel on the way. Or wait, am I already supercharged? No, I need a supercharge. Okay, that's the problem. So yeah, I do gotta go scoop some newt. Yeah, the first CG in the cloning already finished, but that's okay. There's what, like 3 more to go? Oh god. I mean, Look at the rings give you such a great sense of speed. It's so wonderful. Oh, this is so fucking cool. And the rings go so close. Wait, is there like another set of rings? Okay, hold on. Wow! There's like inner rings that are like so close. Okay, I kind of want to just like see what this looks like. Bear with me here. Oh, wow! Can you imagine a space station? Like an asteroid base right here? Oh my lord, look at that. Look at that. What a beauty. Yeah. You left your Scudum behind. I left my Scudum is inner, okay? I have an inner Scudum. Not an outer Scudum. By the time you get to the outer Scudum, that's basically because your inner Scudum has just fallen out of you. What have you... Oh, shit. Okay, don't panic. Don't panic. We have smacked into the exclusion zone of a neutron star. Look at that. There's still, like, rocks down here. Like, how close are these... Like, wouldn't these rocks just get sucked the hell in? Look at this. This is insane.
You gotta mine a little bit.
The edge of the rocks, like, goes right into the exclusion zone. Oh. That's what I wanted to see. Oh.
Worked his whole life as a filing clerk and
look at the little spots.
left his orbital.
Oh, it's
but
so
on the
cool.
weekends, he would put on dungarees and a cowboy hat
Wow.
and tell tales how he had searched the black. And
Oh,
raised
look at
the
my
filthy
eyes.
Whereas Grandma would get up in a huff
Wow.
and go for one of her suspiciously long
Yeah, that's
cardio
that's
walks
the view
past
that
the
we
back of
were.
barracks.
Oh,
Ah, the good old days.
look at that.
But it's time. That's
What a
right.
beauty.
It's time to learn
So
again.
tiny, so
Open
small,
your
so
ears,
powerful.
relax your brain stems.
Have I unlocked any of the new modules, MERCOIN? Nope. Not one. They're all like a little bit more expensive than I thought they would be. Okay, where's the escape vector? Just this way. Okay. Isn't this wicked? Like with the, I think every neutron star should have rings. Then this one wouldn't be special, but you know.
They're written down anyway.
Okay, that wasn't so dangerous.
Thou shalt not loiter.
All right, let's get ourselves a little charge. So no, I've done like a few operations. I don't know, probably 300, 400 MERCOIN, something like that. How do I find that? 380. The fact of the matter is that, wow, it's sort of hard for me to... Like, there's no real definitive list of, like, hey, here's all the things that you can buy with MERCOIN. You just kind of have to go... I know, I'm trying, okay? I'm moving. I haven't bought anything from MERCOINs because I don't know what's good in fucking around with normal weapons. Well, I've heard the fuel scoop is good, but I was never in a station that had the fuel scoop in stock, so I haven't seen it. Like... Am I not interested in their modules? They seem OP. Well, I am interested in getting them, but I don't know if they're OP. I haven't really done the comparison. I've been enjoying operations. I think it's fun. It's fun to do when you get your friends there and you just like shoot. Scoop. Oh my lord. And that's kind of what I was hoping to build towards, but really, I need to do a whole rebuild of my entire, you know, fleet, right? Like that's sort of the next thing I really need to do. And so I want to stock up MERCOIN, and then there is MERKIN released. Well, this was I meant in game. I should say. I'm like the community always does a better job than Frontier at the information, right? You may get the scoop on your costume, but nothing else really appeals. Yeah, apparently the fuel scoop is good. I'm sure everything is slightly better, but then the fact that you need MERCOIN to engineer it, like it's one of those things where I'm hesitant to spend my MERCOIN right now because who knows, maybe they will lower the costs on everything, because that often happens where Frontier tends to put things out in sort of a state that's a little bit more expensive than it ends up, right? They will eventually nerf prices on a lot of things. Though I don't see enough people complaining about the MERCOIN, so maybe they won't. But I kind of want to just like build up my MERCOIN to a point where maybe I've got like a couple thousand, And then at that point, I'll kind of like, okay, what are the ships that I want to sort of, you know, give my retrofits to, right? Like, obviously I've got my, like, like, all the new ships are probably, you know, the Mandalay, the Python Mark II, the Caspian. They're all the Panther Clipper. But then when I look at, like, some of the MERCOIN modules, like the cargo racks, it's like you spend MERCOIN and you get literally, like, 1 extra cargo. It's kind of like, yeah, I don't know if, like, it's worth, like, 300 MERCOIN, which is, like, what, 14, 16 hours, whatever, of gameplay to get, and then you get 1 extra cargo space. It's sort of, like, that is a little bit, like, kind of stupid. So there's, like, some stuff that I think is, like, is just dumb, and then, obviously, there's some stuff that apparently is OP, but hard mode in operation feels like shooting at ships that are cheating bricks. 100%, especially when they're Kestrels. When you get, like, a Kestrel in hard mode, it's like, okay, this is like fighting a Hydra. It's gonna take an hour. When they do that, they make something else harder. Well, that's it, right? It's like they'll make everything cheaper, and then they'll lower the rate at new MERCOIN, which is why I want to just, like, store it up. I don't know. My point is more, it's like, I'm sort of, like, just enjoying operations, trying not to think about it as a grind yet, you know? Because I find Elite Dangerous when you... Like, where Elite Dangerous really shines for me is when you don't have a goal. When you have no thing that you're trying to do, and you're just literally enjoying it, right? You just go into a system and see what missions are available, and you start doing one, and then something happens, and then you end up in a system, and it's like, oh, there's a listening post, and then that leads you somewhere else, and then you end up finding a, you know, crashing in a condo or something. You know what I mean? And it's just like, when you have no goal, when you're just kind of open to what the game is going to throw at you, it's this beautiful, amazing thing. But as soon as you try to do something, as soon as you're like, okay, I need to upgrade my ship, I want to get this thing, I want to get this engineer unlocked, that's where the game actually starts working against you, and maybe challenging you in certain degrees. But that's where you start getting the potential of being frustrated, where you go, oh my god, I want to unlock this Guardian technology, I'm going to have to get 16 technology things. And at first it's fun, and then by the skybox, look at it now. Look at it now. Yeah, we're in the deep space now. From what I can tell, if you engineer the racks, you can make them the same as CG ones. Maybe worth it if you missed any of those. Sure, if you engineer them, right? But it's like, then how many hours of MERCOIN does that become, right? Like, it's that's what I'm saying, right? I don't want to think about operations yet. Like, like, I don't want to pretend. Like, I just want to kind of, like, enjoy operations for what it is, enjoy the gameplay, and then at some point or another, obviously, I'm gonna end up wanting to get something, and then every operations will feel like, okay, let's just get to the end as quickly as possible. That's why when I saw on the burp pit, I think they said something about, like, there's like 14,000 operations that have been done since launch, or some ridiculous number. Apparently, the most popular one is the biohazard takedown, because it's on foot only, and the space battles can take very long, and it's the easiest one, and really, when you get to those levels, you don't have to kill everyone, you just have to kill the scientists, so you can just beeline through them, right, and just sort of complete them at a rapid pace, and oh my lord, we got a noodle here. We got a noodly neutron star. The cool thing about the neutron route is, like, it's exciting. Like, these neutron stars look wicked. Anyway, next system. Yeah, the biohazard you can play solo, and you can just, like, you know, just go through them, right? You have to G5 them. Oh, so you have to G5 the cargo racks for them to be... I mean, look, it's great that we have a way to do it, but it's like, when you really think about the amount of effort, if you're like, okay, I want to do that for my Panther Clipper, I need like 10,000 MERCOIN. How many things do you have to do to get that? How many missions do you have to do to get that? You probably have to spend like 200 hours. It's, you know what I mean? And then by the time you get to your 70th hour, you're not enjoying it anymore. You're just doing it to get to the thing, and that's where I get frustrated. What is that? 130,000, 75% completed, whatever completed means. Oh shit. Most weapons I do don't do do dipshit damage to elite operation ships and the enemy spam chafe like there's no tomorrow. Oh yeah, I noticed they have like unlimited chafe, and I'm like, hey, how come I only get like so many chafes and the NPCs get unlimited? And it's so annoying, right? Look at the skybox! Look at this! It's so freaking cool. Excuse me. If 25%... Oh, nope, that's the wrong one. If 25% can't complete it, that's a good ratio. These should be hard. What should be hard? Oh, that's where I am. Next, the Cloaku system. I can, like, basically taste the Colonia sausage from where I am. Oh my lord. Oh. Can I get a screenshot? Oh my lord. Look at this. Look at this. I'm getting excited. That's what I mean. Yeah, the Kestrels. The Kestrels are a nightmare. But yeah, I mean, I think the success rate, like again, even the hard ones are not like, it's not ridiculously hard in terms of like completion, but the space combat on hard mode, it just takes a really long time. Kestrel's Corsairs, Python, Mark II, feel totally over-engineered. Well, this is something I've been saying is all the new ships are a little bit OP. And I'd like to see the older ships get buffs. We need a new, bigger class group of ships. Well, I think it's just more like, you know, if certain ships are OP and certain ships aren't, then why ever fly the old ones, right? I think every ship should have a role that they excel at better than anything else, even if it's sort of a hybrid role or whatever. Where are we going? This next Cloaku. Cloaku. Look at how thick these sectors are. Look at how many little blue stars are in them. I love that there's like certain areas of the galaxy that like the scoopable stars are rare. It's so cool. A bigger class of ships. Well, I'd love to see those operations like runner ships, like the little mini fleet carriers. I'd love to see those drop into you know, player hands. Though I doubt we'll ever get that. Game needs to get his shit together. You're forced to use gimbal weapons to some extent while the enemies disable them at the same time. It feels cheap. Well, you're not forced to use gimbal weapons. I mean, if you want, you could use fixed weapons, and that kind of does, you know, sort of negate the chafe, and you get that little power boost, but, you know, good luck hitting a freaking Kestrel with your fixed lasers, right? You gotta be a real aimbot to make that work. Okay, where is Neutron? Hello? There you are. Okay, let me get that supercharge. I'll just always try to... Oh my god, it's such a small cone. This one's a tiny little guy. If credits were really hard to build up, the OP ships wouldn't seem as bad, as they would take a lot of work to get, but nowadays... Well, there's no need to settle for all the ships. But that's what I'm saying, like just because they're... Like, to me, like, the new ships, the problem that I have is that the new ships come out, and they're not, like, better at one thing. I mean, many of them are, right? Like, obviously, the Mandalay is better at jump range, and the Caspian's better at neutron jumps, but then everything else is just better, too, right? And that's where I think it's unbalanced, right? Like, that's... Your convergence doesn't allow that. Well, that's the thing, yeah, Kestrel? It's like, you have to be like 1,000 light seconds away for the convergence to line up. And like, and then it's basically you're shooting a pixel. Runner ships can be scattered across the level to start off from their immersion and stuff. Well, that's a whole different ballgame, but for multi-cannons, you literally can't hit anything by untargeting your target. I suppose you can get around chafe with like missiles, but you know, after you shoot your 16 missiles, now you have no more missiles, right? Although I heard in operations, like all of your materials get refunded, so like you can supercharge your weapons, and then when the operation's over, all your materials get refunded. So you could I don't know if that also applies to like synthesizing ammo. So in theory, like missiles could be a good counter. If you could have one set of missiles that brings down shields and one other ones that damages modules or whatever, like in theory that could work. Give me a giant capital or Farragut and have a normal G5 engineered ships flown by a hired crew AI epic wars. Oh my god. I mean, look, those you mean those like hired NPCs that sit there and just like eat up all my money and give absolutely no value, and then every time I actually need them, I forgot to actually like assign them, and then I look at how much money they've siphoned off of me just for hanging out in the cargo bay. Yeah, those NPCs. Is this maybe this could be the collection of wonders? What's this? Nuki. Ooh.
Yeah, that's the one. Relax and enjoy.
I don't think this is the collection of wonders either.
Experience.
It's got a lot of cool shit though. It's a double neutron. Well, it's actually triple neutron, but 2 neutrons grouped together. Kind of a crazy system there. All these planets have first footfall. Not all of them, but yeah, well, whatever. Yeah, put them to work. Put them to work. Give them shit to do. I wish that you could be like, hey, if I have no friends online, I could get my NPCs flying 4 of my ships, and they would just like follow me around like NPC escorts, right? That would be a really, really cool thing to see. And obviously, you know, it's if my friends are online, whatever, I'll put the NPCs on the ship that can do the SLF stuff, which is about all they really are useful for. But I guess they can't do nomads, right? The main thing in ship-based ops is the ability to really tank damage as you just get cut apart otherwise. Well, yeah, because there's no way to land and repair. So it's all about the endurance, right? There's a pretty neutron tunnel. Look at the stars! Oh my lord! Maybe we at the center now! Oh shit! It just gets thicker with every bite. And then you get that weird sort of like lines and stuff like that, which are basically the crazy thing is, so it's like when you go into the galaxy map, you see everything is sort of like squares, right? So there's like little mini squares, which are part of bigger squares, which are part of bigger squares. So the whole thing is just like a grid, right? And every grid sort of has like basically I like generate this density and thickness or whatever, right? I don't know how much of that is randomized or whatever, but sometimes you will come across these kind of like chunky blocks, and where they end, it's almost like this wall of stars, just kind of like, you know, don't cross the line, right? I don't know if they need to fix that. I think it's fine, but whatever. A bit like No Man's Sky, have stuff that does something. It's 2026. Have them running cargo. I mean, yeah, one thing I was thinking too is just like, yeah, you have a fleet carrier, you're offline, and your maintenance fees don't stop. So, wouldn't it be nice if those hired crew, you could assign them to like different activities? And like, hey, I've got like a whole crew on this fleet carrier. Just give me one crew member that can go out there and make me money to mitigate my stupid maintenance fees. You know? And maybe give it a risk factor where it's like, okay, I want you to do aggressive operations, and when you get back, maybe you find out it's like, yeah, he did 12 operations and then he perished, and now he is dead, and it is sad, and then you just get a new one. Or you put him on, like, you know, low mode, where it's like, okay, there's no risk he's gonna die, but you're gonna make the minimum income. Like, there are ways that I think you could be doing things with these guys, and I don't feel like it's like super crazy, right? Like, that would be nice, right? A little bit of a passive income that you could build up. You know, nothing crazy, just enough to like, basically, whatever... If Frontier doesn't think that fleet carrier maintenance of 30 million a week isn't crazy, then I'd say like you should be able to make up to a maximum of 50 million a week, and at least then they cancel each other out. You're making a little bit of money. Everybody's happy. Doesn't feel like work, you know. But no. We live in a galaxy where the developers basically think that fleet carrier maintenance is a brilliant idea to keep us glued to the game. Well, really, it's the universe itself is what keeps me coming back, right? I ain't playing right now because I got a fleet carrier to maintain.
Keep it light. Why don't we go to some ads?
I'm playing because this be the place, you know.
We did that already.
Shite.
It's morning on the
Okay, give me the boost. Yay! I got the boost. Okay, Steluas.
Roll some ads. That's right. Yeah. We don't need a time check. What are we doing time checks for? I mean, really, this is.
How we doing? Are we gonna get there? Shit, it's like in sight, man. I'm gonna get there, and then a ganker is gonna kill me at Colonia. Yeah, auto erection is terrible. Just always happens at the most awkward times. Okay. We head out of the Stulu sector. We're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 jumps away from Colonia. Or 16 or whatever. This is crazy. Do colonized systems make credits? No, they make shit credits. In a week, I have like a population of like 100 billion people, and I get $1 million a week. It's so unbalanced in that sense, right? Again, it's just sort of like, I guess, like, Frontier doesn't want you to have money. When there isn't, like, I mean, look, I think at the start of the game, money is like a thing, right? And you have to really save up to do the things you want and decide which module is a priority or whatever. But once you have a fleet carrier and once you have every ship in the game, there shouldn't be a problem with the idea of you having so much money that you could just have 16 Panther Clippers, each one slightly spec'd differently. Like at that point, they need another currency other than money that sort of takes over, right? It's like, don't try to make money the thing, you know? There's more to this game than money. Money matters early in the game. Once you get a fleet carrier, these maintenance fees are just like, I don't know, I just don't understand them. Like, I don't know what they think the purpose is, right? If it's just like maybe the purpose is, very cynically, like, we just want to have a mechanic so that, like, if people buy a fleet carrier and then leave the game, eventually that fleet carrier will just, like, despawn. But you could just say, well, hey, after, if you haven't played in, like, 50 days, your carrier will return to a fleet carrier vendor, and you just need to, like, unload it or something. You know what I mean? Like, there's other ways that they could do that. So that's why I feel like the fleet carrier maintenance fees have to have some nefarious purpose. Something I am personally not a fan of. Aw, what a cute little system. Should I map this guy? I think I'm gonna map this guy. It's a neutron star. Okay, you make just under 4.5 million a week from colonies. You spend a ridiculous amount of time hauling for that too, so not really a viable. Well, that's what I'm saying, right? And then when you hit 5 million a week, apparently there's a tax that gets applied to it. So like your earnings become even less than, you know, so it's like you're making half a penny, you know, per 500 billion people, and you know what I mean? It's just sort of like it's a reward that's so little that if there was no money at all and you were just colonizing for the sake of colonizing, it would be whatever. But because there is like this pittance of a reward, it just feels disappointing. You know what I mean? It's like there's the difference between like, hey, happy birthday, and like, hey, happy birthday, I got you this like piece of shit that I found on the ground. It's what? It's like, you know. Okay, too fast. Am I gonna slow down or what? I thought I hit my... There we go. Oh, it's a 19 prober. Shit. Discovered one... What the hell? Oh, it's because I'm in a sector that I guess, like, yeah, every sector has its own, like, codex stuff, right? I'll pop one down there. 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 Gotta get that back. Go around the rings. There. Like right between mist and ring, there's this little window where you just sneak around them. Oh, there you go. Sneak around or maybe through the rings, I don't know. Oh, are you serious? Oh, I got it. Yay. Wonderful. Wonder bar. And I got the efficiency probe, somehow. Lovely. Okay. Continuing on. I guess after I should take a look at X4. Yeah, I never played X4, but, like... But that's my point, right? Is, like, it's one of those things where, like... It feels like, Frontier's early game is overwhelming, and the late game is, like, underwhelming. If you get my drift, right? It's like there's you enter this game and you're like, oh my god, there's so many things to do. Where do I start? Okay, I'm gonna do this, then I'm gonna do this, then I'm gonna do this. You know what I mean? But then when you get to the end, you know, when you're at the the point where I'm at, right? Well, I mean that's not the end. You know, it's the point where it's like, okay, I have all the things. I can afford. You know, if I wanted to go get a new ship and outfit it and G5 it, it wouldn't take me that much effort. But then just all the stuff I can do just feels like diminishing returns, and it's kind of like, man, like, why can't you know, it's like you go from that sense, so it's like the universe narrows, right? Like as you progress, you start out with like a million things to do. And then by this point, it's kind of like you've done everything at least once, and then it's like the only purpose to do so is to, because of these ridiculous grindy things, right? And I think, like, you know, again, it's like, how do we bring that joy back into these things, right? It's like, you know, it's like, let me do those things and let me get paid decently, and then I can do them because I want to do them, not because I'm trying to do something. You know, you need a better surface scanner. Yeah, I don't have the engineering on the surface scanner probably. You've done some pretty decent work with product colonies. I mean, I love the fact that I can build colonies and sort of just, you know, create an experience for people. If they ever land in that system and go, oh, there's a Tim Hortons here, or, you know, what was that damn, it was like Super G Alpha Science Base Gamma Kappa, I don't know. Make some stupid system names. But, you know, and then, you know, you can sort of environmentally tell a story, right? Like, it's like, oh, like, you land in this system, and it's a manufacturing place, and you know, there's a little bit of a story. I think that's a really cool function of colonization, is sort of the player-defined, you know, giving each system a sort of purpose, right? Okay, you want to get paid decently, combat powers get heavily shafted, and power playable Isling is definitely favored from the devs. Aww. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what they're afraid of in terms of, like, people making too much money, or it seems like they don't want that. It seems like they want to just, you know what I mean? But it's like when I work hard at the beginning and get to a certain point, you know, there should be a certain point where I can now be laid back, you know? But it's And the thing is, like, they kind of realize that in the sense that the fleet carrier fees are now, like, you know, they could be 100 million a week, right? And then just really make it a fucking chore, and everyone would complain and whatever. But you know, it's like they make them so nominal, and yet, like, nominal on a short term, but on a long term, no. Like you do need to, like, pay attention to this shit if you don't want to lose your carrier. So I don't know. I think it's just like, give me more money to do stuff. Put gambling in the game. People can put their credits into gambling. There you go. Problem solved. And then the rating has to change, I guess. You think the early game and player retention was such an interesting that they put a lot of work into that, but they need to put... Yeah, I agree. Like, it's sort of like, yeah, like, hard mode isn't just like, oh, now the enemies have engineering and they're basically invincible and they take an hour to kill. Like, it's just a bullet sponge thing, right? Like, I want hard mode to be more situational. Like, you know, okay, well, you have to have this combat in, you know, a neutron star, you know? Or hey, like, lasers for this mission, like, they've got a shield that, like, they've got this, like, freaking anti-laser static field, so you can only use multi-cannons. Like, I think there could be more, like, ways to be creative about how to increase difficulty than just, like, sort of upping the hit points and the number of enemies and the rank of enemies, and, you know what I mean? Like, it feels like, yeah, the when you get to the end game, and a lot of games do this with, you know, sort of like XCOM 2, for example, right? Like, you play through a campaign on hard, and you're like, oh, damn, that was hard. And then you can go back and modify it and say, well, you know, yeah, I want to do a run through where, you know, this weapon that's really great doesn't exist, or there's a penalty on this, and modifiers, right? I think there could be cool ways to do that, right? They just need to obviously figure out what those things are and explain them in a way that doesn't, you know, break the lore of the game. You get more money and merits for shooting rocks than doing combat stuff that requires you to know a lot. Like, merits for mining versus combat. And that's always been the thing, like, combat zones, like, war, you go to war for a faction, and it's like, you know, which is like committing yourself to a war. It feels like one of the most dangerous thing and heroic things that you could do. And yet combat bonds are still like, and they used to be terrible. It's like you would go to a conflict zone and make 100 merits per ship, or 100 credits or whatever. It's like, wow, you know, I did a combat zone and literally fought, you know, this system's own personal World War II, and I made 20 bucks. Versus, like, I did one bounty on a pirate who stole some bio-waste to feed his children, and they paid me 200 million, right? It's just like combat doesn't seem to be one of the better paying things. Like, bounty hunting is definitely over combat zones. And I agree with you, that should be buffed, because, like, that is the most danger, the most risk, the most skill, the most, you know, thought that you have to do into your builds, right? Like, exploring is easy, but, you know, like, now you can just, like, go down and, like, lick some mushrooms and they give you billions of dollars, right? Not that I'm complaining. Don't change that. Elite on the Amiga. The mission to destroy the stolen cloaking ship. Peak. What is that? I don't know about that. That sounds freaking awesome. But that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, difficulty should be like, yeah, maybe there's a boss, or like a, oh no, 5 capital ships popped in, and there's some variety to it, right? Like, oh yeah, like, oh, these guys have there's like one ship that has cloaking, and the rest of the ships are just sort of your normal whatever sort of difficulty guys. But, like, that would just make it interesting, where, like, the difficulty is still has different flavors, in a sense, right? And maybe when those flavors combine, you get, like, a marshmallow chocolate kind of thing, right? Oh shit, I need to fuel. I've not been paying attention. We are now in the Iak Flyua. Maybe there is a scoopable star here. But oh my lord, like, basically, this Caspian has like an insanely great fuel tank. Oh, look at that. Let's go refuel over here. Some unmapped stuff. Now this is also interesting too, because I could literally just, oh my god, is it that far away? Am I gonna even have enough, Super Cruise boost to get out there? I'm literally gonna be running on fumes by the time I get there. Uh-oh. Fuel reserves at 5%. This is not good. Okay, I'm gonna have to go there the old-fashioned way. Oh god. I finished last Bounty Hunter CG in the top 10. 1.1 billion credits? Oh my lord! If I would have gone driving a bus instead, I could have earned our... But that's what I'm saying, right? It's like, it's weird in that sense, right? Uh-oh. Am I fucked? What's in Kashipa? Can I just go, like, refuel there? I could have if I hadn't blown all my fuel there on Super Cruise. Am I okay? I should be okay. I can't Super Cruise boost there, so it's going to take like 10 minutes. Okay, I'm going to do a very quick bio break while we go there. This is not Hut Normal territory, thankfully. I'll take one quick bio break. We are getting to Colonia, though. We're so close. We have to. I'll be right back.
Number 2 is, as you guessed it, Kenny Lacon's big hit, All in Steel.
All in steel most every night. I can't find those composites, it's driving me so wild. All in steel with all my might. Just tell my next of kin I lost my way while I was trailblazing. Now there's a station to my left, there's a racing track below me. Now with Alex Turner going round and round. Yeah, there's a burning in my eye. Maybe I should sleep, but I just need one more run. Just one more run tonight.
Yes, Kenny Lacon there. Poor Kenny. He was apparently somewhere between Lave and Colonia. I don't know, somewhere in normal space. Silent running his way to nowhere. Well, Commanders, we're busy, but the NPCs were furious. After years of working the BGS, the what? What does that even mean? Is that a band? Oh, the background sports limitation. Okay, well, I don't sport. I pride myself on never having touched a sport for 30 years, and I'm not going to start now. Anyway, whatever that was, suddenly, Commanders stopped doing it altogether, and the NPC stations were empty. Boomtowns were gone, and Boomtown Gone is the title of this next track.
Okay. Eyes back. And it's one of those things where when you leave your computer while you're in open, someone turned on and says to you, no. But yeah, Arissa Archer is fucked if you don't have a Hazres or CMB. Well, that's, yeah, I guess. Braven's cat. What is with the Braven's cat references? Did that come up in a, did Elite like mention that in a stream or something? The guy who engineers 500,000 weapon modules gets the finger while the bus driver doesn't know what to do with the shit he gets. Well, that's it, right? It's like the guy, because that's the thing, like combat requires way more money and resources and time and strategy and whatnot, but the exploration is just fun. What's up, Eddie? Aisling gets to chug up wreckage pretty much everywhere. Well, that's the thing, right? Like, the superpowers aren't balanced in that sense, because if the primary thing is combat, and there's no good combat in that system, then you're at a disadvantage. Which definitely, you know, and then when you have, like, the Aisling faction is just like, how's my feeling? This is scary. You know, it's like Aisling is like, naturally people gravitate it because blue-haired waifu, and then they get an advantageous power play, then it creates a whole lopsided thing. But, you know, that's why I just don't do power play. I don't have to worry about it. You came up with it when the terminals in the stations, the terminals in the station popped in and out. Oh, it's like Schrodinger's cat. That's what you're going with. Braven's cat, Schrodinger's cat. Ah! I finally got it. I understand the cat reference. Job bless, glory to Eileen Duval. Oh no, we got a simp. That's just joking, Pistari. I have no qualms with Aisling. I just stay out of power play altogether, and that's, you know, that's why we're out here in the middle of nowhere, as far away from power play as you can possibly get. That's insane, though, that we were literally on the other side of the bubble. Like, we started here, or whatever, there, and we're like a few jumps away from Colonia, and how long have I been streaming now? Not even 3 hours, not even 3 hours, and I'm going slow, let's just say. The open-only discussion is equally brainless. Do you know what's the most efficient way to undermine pretty much any power, murdering the same settlement 1,000 times over and stealing the data? Oh yeah, and wasn't there something where like people were able to sort of like do the power play, like stealing the data, and they were throwing it on a carrier, and then having like 50,000 data on that carrier, sort of the same way you would do like a trade CG or a colonization, and then just like dumping that data into one system and overwhelming it, right? Like, there are a lot of things that, you know, even though the new power play is better than the old power play, by you know, miles, because you know, it doesn't feel pointless anymore. Yeah, it just, you know, open only discussion. I guess like I don't know. I always feel like when it comes to like the open only thing, like I always fly in open, unless specifically I need to go to solo or private mode because something is annoying or breaking or whatever, or I just want to get something done. Like, it's nice to have those options there. I don't want to see those go away. But I do think I'm of the side that I think like everything should be like bonused in open. Like, if you play it open, there should be like a 25% more modifier on everything. More rebuy cost, more rewards, more materials, you know what I mean? Like, just boost everything by 25% to account for that extra risk. And therefore, you know, the solo player is still getting 100% of what we have today. And then, you know, if you go to open, you get that extra 25%, which makes it more viable. And I think it's personally a more interesting way to play, but does have its disadvantages when you know, there's crazy, annoying people out there. Power and data can never be lost on death and handed in whenever. Oh. So power data, you can just like, oh. I didn't know it was not lost on death. Good luck finding a lone commander in a huge system who only appears for a split second, right? So it's kind of like, well, this is the thing, right? Like, people say it should be open only because there's no way to defend against it in solo, but it's like, realistically speaking, like there's no system in the game where, like, it's really, really hard to force people to have to fight each other unless you set up something like operations or something, right? Because it's a big galaxy. There's no guarantee on where people are. New power play is good, but still confusing at times. I mean, if you just like you go, oh, I'll do my power play stuff. That's a good way to kind of just do power play without having to think. So at least they have that option there. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think solo is good when you want that laid-back, peaceful experience, or, you know, again, you want to do a CG, or you want to hand in your exploration data at the end of a long journey, and you just don't want that griefer that can, like, literally, like, destroy days of progress, right? So I don't think, like, solo or PG should go away. I think those are great to have as options. But I prefer open because it's more exciting. And there's that sense that even out here, somewhere in the black, I could just see a hollow dot appear on my radar. There could be another commander, right? Like, that's exciting to me. And I think those interactions are what makes the game unique, right? But, the question is, you know, it's like, what's the advantage of playing open? There is none, right? It's just a preference. Alright, almost there. Looks like we're not gonna die. We're not gonna choke to death on lack of oxygen. That was close though. If I wasn't watching my fuel, I could have really actually ended it. Like if the next system I jumped to had no B-star, like even though this was a terrible B-star so far away, I was a little cutting it close. And I'm only like 1, 2, was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 jumps away from Colonia. Can you imagine being 8 jumps away and then choking to death, like basically like within sight? It's like starving to death in the parking lot of a McDonald's. Not grinding PP. If the offers mission is fun, then do it. Yeah. That's the thing. I do want to do, see you, Ray. 07. You don't play open. It's too one-sided. Well, it is too one-sided in this instance. Like Dangus Griefer is like 2 fully engineered ships, and you're in your trader, but you're missing out on the fun piracy or random player encounters, or you know, just those, you know, you just pass by a commander in space and you just kind of, you go 07 and they go 07, and there's something beautiful about that. Solo and PG are good, but some events are going on. I remember getting ganked in open when the Goids first started scanning barnacle sites. It was good to have a solo option, and that's what I say. Like I think those those should remain in the game, but I think there should be some advantage to open, right? Or some things that when you do it in open, yeah, you can do it in solo, but when you do it in open, there's, I mean, obviously for solo and PG, you know, PG, hey, I can bring my friends along and wing up again. But open, you have the risk of the randoms, the risk of the griefers and the gankers. But there's no real counter to that, right? Like there's no reward for the risk, and so that's what I think the problem is. And I think it's easy to solve. You just put everything pays more in open. There's no pirates in Elite anymore. Only people who shoot and kill on sight. That's not true. That's not true. Because I've been pirated many times recently by amazing role-playing pirates that are awesome. In fact, Dead Star just got pirated in Colonia. He was telling me about it. And again, it's like these are guys that aren't, you know, that they fire a couple warning shots and they go, hey, drop your cargo and I'll let you live, and you have a fun little conversation and you're on your way. Yes, they are rare, and it's not like back in the day there used to be like role-playing pirates everywhere, and it was just an absolute joy. Yeah, it is rare, but that's what I'm saying. Like, look, I mean, like some stars are rare. There's some things that it's okay for them to be rare, because if they were common, well, they'd be boring. Okay. Just wondering. I probably don't need to full it up all the way, right? Because I mean, we're going 8 jumps. So like this would be my next system. 547, yeah. Right near Cassiopeia. I could hand in all my exploration data there, because you know what. Yeah, I think half a tank is fine. Famous last words. I'm gonna get blown up in Colonia. I know it. you'd be able to cheat the system by going to a location in solo and switching to open to claim the reward. Well, no, but not if the journal is able to say, like, was the action done in open, or was it done in solo, and that's where the reward drives from, right? So, like, I mean, like, it'd be easy to cheat the system unless they just, you know, make sure you can. Right? So if the actions are done in open, you just add a little tag. Oh, yeah, okay, this was the open section, and therefore when you go to cash in the reward, it goes, did you do this in open or solo? Like, maybe you go get the reward in open, and you do it in solo. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like basically like reward bonus. Was the task done in open? Yes. If yes, give 25% increase. I don't know. I don't know anything about programming. I just know I know that I can't do it. Okay. Next system. What's interesting is usually when I've made journeys like these, the journey out is where I am exploring and landing on planets and checking out the sites. This has just been a complete beeline, but maybe on the way back, you know, we'll do a few weeks in Colonia and do some streams there, hang out there for a while, because, you know, it takes a whole stream to get there, it'll take a whole stream to get back, but it actually might take a couple streams to get back, because maybe I think what I'll do is I'll take a little bit of a side route and go exploring on the way back, and see if that works a little bit better. Because usually what ends up happening is you explore on the way out there, you get to the destination, and then you're beelining the way back, and as you're beelining, it's sort of mind-numbingly boring because you're just doing this stuff, right? Though I admit, with the neutron stars, there's kind of a lot more to do and think about, so it certainly is more stimulating. Okay. Damn! I cannot believe how, like, this journey, when I first did it back in the day, before there were neutron stars, before there was Caspians with huge jump ranges, like, this would take, like, several days, and, like, you know what I mean? Like, crazy amounts of time, and by the time you get there, you're kind of exhausted. To be able to do this just in one session, it's amazing. Just shows you how far we've come. Okay. Okay. Fuck it up. Don't fuck it up now. Meet you at the bar in Colonia, boss. Hell yeah. We're gonna share a glass of Jack's Quintillion Still, or whatever the hell it's called. A rare booze. Where are we headed now? Dry Fluve. We're getting there. Oh my god! This is cool. The Caspian really has changed everything. Ooh, should I get first footfall? Nah, whatever. We're so close. I just want to get there. Whose crazy idea was it to come here for tonight's stream anyway? I blame you. I think I mentioned it. I was like, should I just go to Colonia? And all of you said, yeah. And then for some reason I was like, okay. Like, we were just supposed to do some shooting, that's it. It was going to be a short stream, couple operations, everything's okay, but, you know, we spiraled out of control very quickly. But that's what we do. And that said, I mean, it's gone very smoothly. Why am I saying this? It's done over. Okay. Oh. Nope, we're already there. Next. What I'm most surprised at is, like, I feel like each one of these jumps should be taking up, like, you know, half the fuel tank. I feel like I should have done so much refueling. I thought that was going to be the real choke point. But oh my lord, the Caspian, man, like, this is what it was built for, right? You do believe that living in Colonia might be as fun as living in the bubble? I think like there is like a bunch of Colonia people. You know what I mean? Like, there are people that like live in Colonia and they're like, And it's like a town, right? It's like a community. And the bubble people think they're weird. It's like a bunch of hillbillies living in the swamp, you know. But the colonial people look at bubble people and think they're a bunch of, you know, elitist bureaucrats. There's two different cultures of humanity within each bubble, which I think is cool. Okay, next one is this one. Only a few more jumps. Put us just on, we're on the Colonia doorstep. I can see the welcome mat from here. Okay, where are we going? This way. What was that story thread that brought us out here ages ago? Remember there's a crash site. Oh, yeah. That was so that was part of the guy. Yeah, the guy who was like scared or he was being chased. I believe that was related to like the Hesperus. Or like the old Azimuth, were they generation ships or mega ships or whatever? Where it's like they were running tests or something like that. And it was related to D7, or what's her name? Sing Jun Wu, the lady who talks to Thargoids. And that was the witch, and Caleb Witcherly and the Thargoids, and that led eventually to the discovery of salvation. Salvation is the witch, Caleb Witcherly. Wasn't it? So, yeah, well, the original was like, yeah, Jock wanted to jump to Station at Beagle Point was sabotaged by depositing Thargoid sensors on the station, which caused them to fail. Well, that was how Colonia originally came. Like, people just, like, discovered it, because they're like, oh, shit, like, no one knew where it was, and then they found out where it was, and then started colonizing around it. But then there was that other thread where, like, this trader was on the run, and he's like, yeah, like, I have to intercept this package for this group called Azimuth. And, you know, I run off to Colonia. Like, what the hell? Oh. Hold on. I might have encountered this like wrong there. Oh, I need fuel. Please tell me it's... Okay, thank God it's not another super distant star. Okay. I need a little more scoopies. It's really busy here. Oh, shit. What do you think? Am I gonna get ganked?
You can still hear him mutter.
Am I doomed?
Just one more run.
Okay, I'm gonna use SEO. I should be okay. Only 8,000 light seconds. But yeah, that was a pretty cool thread. I think what ended up happening for me, I didn't end up going to Colonia to get that message. Like you were able to find his crashed ship, and those logs led to another location in the bubble, and then that location was like a crashed anaconda or something, or an ancient research facility. And then eventually I think that led to the, there were like 2 megaships, right? I mean, not the Hesperus, I can't remember the names of them. But I think Ascorbius was in Colonia at that time. So I messaged him and I was like, hey, can you go, like, since you're in Colonia, can you just go find that thing and then just like send me the message, which he did. So that's how I was able to get that through, you message your it's just kind of like, it's like, hey, you live in London, right? I want some of them, like, British candies. You can go to the store and send me them, and then, it's like the old network, right? Came here, it took a lot longer then. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This will be my 3rd time going to Colonia. And usually I don't spend that long. Usually it's kind of like I get there, it's been a couple weeks, and then I'm like, well, this place is kind of, like, small. You're already in Colonia, already feel like going home again because it's hard to kit out ships. Well, here's the thing. From what I understand is these 4 community goals that they're doing, the purpose of the reason is that if they are all successful, they will create a quote-unquote mega market. And some people speculate a mega market might be like a Shinrata Desra, aka a system where you can buy everything. Of which there are only 2 in the games. There's Shinrata Desra and then there's Bresla at Isanona Prospect. Of course, Shinrata Desra, you have to be elite to get in, but that's not super hard. You just scan a couple of mushrooms. This is exploration elite done. But there is a discount at Shinrata Desra, which makes it slightly better than Bresla, but maybe there will be like a Bresla equivalent system out here in Colonia, which I think that's a great thing, because that is the big problem with Colonia is the outfitting, right? It's like, oh, you guys just don't sell 8As out here. And so, you know, you don't want to travel back to the bubble. I'm just going to go a little bit more on the fuel. The colonization, a commander has to make has made a full market station. No. No. Where? Like, I would assume... Oh, look at that pretty nebula. Such a dark nebula. I didn't catch it before. What does that mean? Cannot... Wait, did I not get supercharged? Oh, shit. Are you serious? Oops. My bad. Okay. Well, back to the main star. I thought it was because they didn't know enough fuel. I just didn't apparently get my supercharge. But where has a commander made a full market station? And it must be a Dodak, right? Like, even Tim Hortons has amazing selection. It's not just for coffee. It's not just coffee and donuts. We also sell ship parts. Visit today for 10% off. But I don't think it's like quite Shinrada Desra, like every single module. And even Shinrada Desra only has like the one tech broker. Like, so technically you can't get everything there. There are some things tech broker specific. Oh boy. In the bar you can check out my shiny reflective helmet. What, did you buy a new helmet? Is there new swag? I still need to buy the ship interior thing for the Nomad. I got a little pissed off because I'm like, it's like petty and it's just way too much money. But I want it. And it's horrible. Frontier is horrible. They're turning me into a whale. Okay. I'm 2 jumps away. After this jump, the next jump is Colonia. We've made it, ladies and gentlemen. And really, we've been streaming for about 3 hours. 3 hours and 2 minutes. So, if you have a Caspian, even not fully optimized, like, and when you can get to Colonia in about 3 hours, and I'm horribly inefficient, right? I think I spent the first 15 minutes trying to figure out if this was a good idea. After around without fitting a bit, I had like 2 bio breaks. Mapped a gas on it, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like I was just beelining it. Like, you could probably pull it off in 2 if you really set up. Oh, shit. Smacking. Yeah, we did almost smack. We actually smacked into 2 neutron stars, so that's what I'm saying. It's like, I think you could do this in 2 hours if you really properly set things up. Okay. Here we go. Jocks, I'm coming home. I'm going to target the station right away, too, because I am preparing my butthole here. Because I know there's going to be gankers in this system. It's a CG. Yeah, this is the moment where I'm like, should I go to solo? But no. You got booted. Alright. I'm puckering my butthole. I'm ready for action. Gotta get to Jacques Station as quickly as possible before someone ruins everything and I lose billions of dollars. Or, well, probably like, I don't know. What am I gonna get for this? Like, it's mostly neutron stars. They're already scanned. I don't think I'm really handing any, like, if I would say 70 million. If it's more than 70 million, I'll be happy. Oh yeah, navlock. Yeah. 39 minutes, 55 seconds record time? Holy shit. So if you're really, I guess thirsty. Oh shit, there's a fucking player. Who is it? Max Falcon? Defrost? Oh my god. They sound like anchors. Okay, I'm navlocked and I'm gonna come in and, oh shit. I missed. Oh god, they've turned triangular. Oh, this is not good, guys. Holy fuck. Okay. I am lab locked on Deathstar. Okay, I just need to get like close enough. Shit, okay. Woo! Okay, my heart went like a couple miles a minute there. When a hollow dot turns triangular in open, and you've got... Oh, you saved a seat at the bar for me? Thank you, sir. I'll be there in a minute. I guess it's just loading. Yeah, we got some thick stars right here. I've got just like different Colonia feels. Like, I think the last time I was here, it was like maybe like, I don't know, how many systems was it? Oh, that's a sight for sore eyes. Oh, look at that. Does Jacques' system have like a carrier thing now? Or is that just like a second platform? It's a little busy here. Okay. That's cool though. Like, yeah, I want to say there were like, what do you mean, docking requested? Alright, where's that? That's right. My lord, yeah, it is busy. A lot of NPCs here. I see, wow, 2 other players. It's crazy when you get this far away, right? Even though this is, you know, I'm being scammed. By Tony Jeffrey. Tony Jeffrey wants to know what's inside this hall. Well, Tony Jeffrey, you better stop that scanner. You're gonna be feeling very small. This is a big commander here. Dang, game crashed again? What? At least it didn't crash when I needed that freaking. At least it didn't crash before I had to navlog on you, because I don't think that. I think if I didn't have that navlock, I would have died. Oh, hold on. I have to hand in my exploration data. Oh, son of a bitch! Did I just relaunch it? Okay, I fucked up. Okay, give me 1 moment. If I get blown up because of this... Oh shit, and there go my shields. Okay. Back it up. I'm being scammed. Jacques, let me in. Okay, pad 2. Okay. Oh, there you are, Death Star. I see you. Come a long way. Just scan what's in your hole. Okay. We're okay. We're okay. Do you have anything of value at all? I see all. Dude, I've got like 14 limpets. Fuck off. Okay. Going on in. Okay, so let's see. What do we get? Are you waving at me from the bar? I see you down there. Okay, let me just see what I'm gonna make for that. So this is basically Colonia, to Colonia, Neutron Highway, not really doing any proper exploration. How much money am I gonna get? I think I did, actually I think I did discover one system. There was one system, actually like 3 or 4 jumps from Tim Hortons that was completely undiscovered. Okay. It's got a lot to calculate, so give it a second. Okay. 3.3 million. What did I say, 70 million? Ouch. Yeah. Okay, so that's page 1. Woohoo! First to discover this. Oh, wow. Wow, an extra 14k. Thanks, guys. I done 1.2. Oh my god, I made like $4 million. That's literally garbage. Oh, it is what it is. Okay. Let me just... Look at all these contacts, man. Jacques Station has everything. How often do you see a squadron carrier and a fleet vendor carrier and a tech broker? What kind of tech broker is it? Is it human? Oh no, it's Guardian. Damn. So wait, have I been? I have not been to Jacques Station's concourse. Because the last time I was here, Enigma Expedition, that was pre-Odyssey. So the question I have is the bartender Jacques? Like, are we gonna see, or is it just some rando? All right, coming up to the concourse, Dead Star. I bet you it's some random bartender, but it would be really nice touch if it was Jocks. I hope it's worth plot lines. Well, that... Oh, shit! I've crashed. Okay, give me a second. Rebooting. What's up with the crashes? Because you've been getting them 2 dead stars. Colonia just... An Emerald Panther Glimmer. Oh, so you crashed again. And I crashed at the same time. There you go. Colonia is apparently haunted. It's cursed. That would really suck. All I want to do is just walk up the escalator, go to the bar, sit down, and end the damn stream. That's it. That's all I want to do.
Duck down,
If it denies me that,
hit.
I'm going to
Power
be really
play
pissed
takes
off.
my hours away.
I swear.
Duck Down Darkly famously completed their last tour with a flotilla of almost 9 million unredeemable care packages hovering above
I
them
did this
on
last time.
stage.
It fixed
Due to the
itself. It's
merits
okay.
generated by their raw musical performance, the packages kept growing in
Do-do,
number.
do-do,
Drummer
do-do.
Philip Devant had to use his prodigious drumstick
Almost there.
skills to bat the packages away from the stage, as they had already knocked bass player Tiny Dyson
Nudie.
unconscious on a number of occasions, leading him to refer to Power Play
I better
as
get the
a
same instance as
glorified
Dead Star.
to-do list, which in turn led the Power Play Package Delivery Workers Union to
Is it gonna
viciously
just
assault
put me
him
on
with
the
their fleet of
concourse?
Type 7s until he relinquished his claim on the term scare packages, which was, according
Insight
to the
Hub
union,
has an app to
degrading
request
to
the
hard work
Apex
of data couriers
Stellar
everywhere.
Shuttle.
So,
Oh,
with the
yeah.
embiggered
Insight
Power
Hub,
Play
is that what they're
commanders
calling the
flocking to
stupid
complete
wheel?
their weekly missions, and care packages also flocking to them, filling stations,
Come on.
blocking mail slots, commanders cried. It's like Christmas every day, they said. And then 3 days later, they sobbed. It's like
Even
Christmas
inactive pilots need to
every
pay the
day.
bills. What a freaking...
What is Christmas? Oh, it's like Braden Day.
oh,
with
here we go.
something called
Oh, shit.
Tinsel. Is that a medical
This
condition or
guy,
something?
my Caspian just like
it sexual?
rebooted itself on the landing pad.
Okay, let's have a
let me get into this team. What's going on there? Accept team invite? How many times do I need to do that for a time? Oh, I'm in the team. Okay. It's Thargosu! What up, man? Oh no! I believe the barman's a rando guy that pissed a bunch of people off when Odyssey was released. I don't know if this is fixed at some point. I doubt it's going to be Jacques, because it would piss people off even more if it was Jacques and you couldn't buy the Quintillion still. Here we are, the Concourse of Colonia. And it looks the same as every other concourse. Where's Dead Star? That's not Dead Star. Dead Star? Are you still crashed? Yep. It's a rando. You're not Jacques. Where's your cyborg arm? Okay, that definitely is something that needs to be addressed. That's disappointing. Because, like, that's a big part of the lore. You're supposed to get the freaking cybernetic bartender with the, you know... It make you feel special, right? But no. It's like just like any other concourse. Oh, well. Where's Dead Star at? Are we not in the same instance? Did that actually happen? I guess I just engaged Navlog on foot. I don't know what that's going to do, but... Do I have to, like, go to the elevators and back? Is that, or that's not going to really matter for the instance, right? I came all this way. I would like to just, at least, even though it's like the end of the stream, I'd like to just, like, sit at the bar. You waited 3 hours for me and now we're not instance, right? I know! Hold on, I'll see if I can... Let's say the cyborg... Yeah, maybe it's Jock's day off. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good way to think about it. For now. But Frontier, man, what are you doing? That's like your main lore. And by the way, like, were your ears tingling, Thargosu? Because I was literally talking today how it's like... okay, actually, this is great that you're here, because we were asking the question, are there Elite Dangerous mysteries that are specific to Colonia? Is there anything in Colonia on Elite Dangerous? You'd have to leave the whole system, just grab a beer and we can pretend? No, if I disembark the ship, that'll fix it, right? No? No, I don't see your thing. I'd have to leave the whole system. Oh, that's stupid. That's stupid. What if I just, like, exit and come back in from the menu? Maybe the odds will be in our favor? I'll try it once. And then if that doesn't work, screw it. And then probably I'll have to do the CGs. I think I have to just, like, put one thing in. I won't do that on stream, but I'll do that later today, maybe, if I get a chance. Okay, so now I'm on the... Okay, I'll try logging out. Why is it not working? It's like, you can't log out. You can log in, but you can never log out. But Thargosu, are there any Colonia-specific stuff for Elite Dangerous? I have an idea. You can recall at least one, which is showing a nice way to get to Colonia fast by dying and spawning in prisons along the way? What? Okay, that's dope. That's dope. Ooh, Death Star. In theory, we could go to a PG. And then the odds would be, like, very much better.
Next, the new
well, let's see what happens.
Mandalay.
Like, using prisons as a transport system, that is freaking... That is pretty good. Is it faster than the Neutron Highway, though? Okay. Am I gonna find a Death Star up here? I don't think so. Son of a gun. Do you want to try a PG, Death Star? You're in my PG, right? Yeah. Well, how do I see, like, how many members? Whatever. Dead Star, you know my PG spatula to listen. It's called Colonia Prison Bake. Well, this is the thing. I just got to Colonia, so it's like, I want to test that out, though. That's amazing. It's a great way to do the trip. Oh, that's a very Dangus way to do the trip. Like, that's incredibly on brand. Okay, try logging in, Dead Star. We'll see if you spawn. See if you blip in by the elevators. Fingers crossed. If it doesn't work, we'll just have to pretend. But yeah, I think I'll probably be in Colonia for a while, because I've not been here. It took a while to get here. It's worth kind of checking the sites out. There are some engineers to unlock and to things to do out here. And obviously the main reason we're coming is that these whole CG people speculate that there's going to be some big, huge event, you know. I kind of doubt that. I'm of the camp of, well, probably not, because, you know, why? I think we're not instance. You're not by the bar, are you? Let's take a seat. Well, that's anticlimactic. Could be related to the announcement of the SRV. What, you think, like, the SRV is, like, for Colonia? Like, Colonia is building a new SRV? Still, that might not be a reason that you have to go to Colonia, but yeah, I'm kind of excited about, you know, just like what Frontier is doing this year. Like, it's turned out to be quite a big year with operations. It looks like we're getting a new SRV, another new ship, and then another new ship near the end of the year, and a big rework update. So quite a lot of stuff there. Well, Death Star, I'm pretending that you're there. I'm gonna look at you now. Oh yeah, Death Star, great. Yeah. Oh, what was that? I'm in my next now. Oh, what's that, Death Star? Oh, yeah, you think great job? Oh, what's that? Fastest commander in the world? Oh, yeah. That's right, yeah. Oh, you want to give me an award? Oh, okay. Well, anyway. That's gonna be it for today, though. So yeah, we got to Colonia in under basically 3 hours, which is kind of insane. So we've gone on quite the journey today. Yeah, there's lots going on at FTEV. It's cool unless you're the programmer for a website that connects by API to Elite Dangerous, which means there's gonna be a lot of work for you, Fargos. But for the rest of us, it's just cool times. Yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, we're out here in Colonia. So next week, I'll let you guys know again what's going on with the streams. There's like a music video I'm helping shoot on the Sunday, but that shouldn't affect me having to do this on Saturday. Braven Burger or Braven's Cat? When are we getting a Braven Burger out here? But yeah, it's going to be an interesting thing to see what happens with this, and then hopefully this year we'll also, aside from all these updates and whatever new ships, I'd like to see the plot start rolling again on I don't know, Salvation or something. Oh, thank you for the trophy, Death Star. All right, but I will see you guys soon. Thank you for joining. 07 and ciao. Bye.